my embarrassment from my dad, we're gonna continue on.
It's alright.
Right now, though, I changed basically the waiting theme to Ragnarok because I like it, and it signals the change of what's gonna happen in the campaign. So, with I would say this is when the end actually starts, because the fall of Lorend is quite significant.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I didn't put it on the loop, so let me do that again.
So just to be clear, we're level 7 and the world is already ending.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
let's say it's a very slow burn end. You know what I mean? It's like a very slow burn, so you can like level up, and then you'll just meet up right at the end. You know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
so we're gonna be level 8 and,
Yeah, and
it's gonna be
feeding-
Ragnarok.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys will be
Final
level
boss.
8, and then you'll be fighting the final boss. I'm ending this campaign early, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just
Oh my God. We're just gonna fucking perish right there.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're on a epic level 10, I see.
Mm-hmm.
We're like halfway to the game, and we're just gonna be like.
I mean,
alright.
I'm telling you, it's a very slow burn. Like
Alright.
Ragnarok was a very slow burn, to be honest,
Mhm.
since it was prophesized so long. And then, anyway, so let me do the summary for the last session, which I call clinging to life. Arlen is not the only one that's knocking on death's door. Lorend, the elven kingdom that separated itself from Alflin, has met its end by the hands of Tori Stark, with its king, King Tyrus, impaled on a stick. Tori is looking for the pieces of the Bifrost, and Coil is already there, in allegiance with Tori. And because of this, with Lorend falling and kingdoms that will soon to follow, it seems like the end has already begun. The party leaves Toftus with Doldir by their side. They choose to travel on horse rather than teleporting for safety, which I would say is a smart decision. They make it and see that Ravendal is in more dire straits than before. More refugees, more riots, less food, less water, less everything. Which questions the king's silence even more. Doldir goes with you to the royal court of Ravendal and manages to secure the royal healer to tend to Arlen's illness. But then she tells you that you need a practitioner from the sect of Luckily, there was a practitioner in town, which is our new player, Sai. Rangris was the said healer, enjoying a great drink called the Ragnarok, and got tipsy. And then she got called on job. So, quite nice. Making a wonderful first impression, the party meets their new ally. And doubtful at first, but Rangris was able to further stabilize Arlen's condition and knows a way to fully cure him. They must head to Idun's island. They set off to make preparations. Rangris secures a map, while Orin and Asger secure a means to safely teleport to the coast with a box from the blacksmith. A teleport later, they make it and find pirates to be their crew, with Rangris convincing them and promising them that they can harvest Idun's water, which would be very valuable. Question is, will they be able to get it? So, Asger's past seems to be coming back to haunt them as the Pirate Queen are making their moves around Midgard. Rangris and Orin has a chat with them about it, in different aspects of his past. Arlen is in his sleep, calls out to his mother, and asks her when she is coming back. Valda was the only one to hear it and calms him down. She then retires to her quarters and everyone goes to sleep. That is the end of your first day of travel, and we are now at the morning of the second day. Stop that. So, you guys wake up the second day. Like impressions of like sleeping on a ship is very different, as it feels like you're never really entirely still. Like you feel like you're always in motion, which is somewhat true. Although a part of sleeping on a ship, it has that natural rocking motion, so it kind of feels somewhat natural but unnatural at the same time. And but anyway, it's the morning of the first day. You guys are in your respective quarters, and is there anything you guys like to do in particular?
No.
I will. I will spend the morning just spend about 15 minutes waking up, but still lying in bed, lost pretty deep in thoughts about some vague dreams that I had. I'm not sure if they're, stuff I just came to mind that haunts me, or are they really, telling something? But yeah, he couldn't tell, so he kind of lays. Asger kind of lays in his bed, just like struggling to get up. Yeah, that's all.
I see. Anyone else?
I would say that Lisa Ranger's like after she had her morning wake up and clean herself up a little bit, like she's just gonna check on Arlen to make sure he's still okay. Like recast any like healing spells she had on him at the time and kind of just make sure his condition is pretty stable.
Yeah, his condition is quite stable as only a day has passed. But
so it's I'm sorry, it's a 4-day trip.
No, it's a 5 days.
5-day trip. So you guys have 4 days left.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. So, alright, in that case, I'm going to check on Arlen and then check on the rest of the party.
All right.
That's kind of what I was gonna do.
All right. So, again, in the same old fashion like last time, all three of you like kind of coincidentally like enter Arlen's room.
Yeah.
Like first would be Rangris, and then probably Orin, and then Civ would enter the room.
Right. Yeah. So, so everyone is okay.
Yeah, and then Orin, though, do you wanna check up on Asger?
Yeah, check up on him. Just make sure he's fine. Doesn't know he was in a bit of a funk last time.
Yeah, so I assume Asger is just staying in his room, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then Orin, you're like in front of his door. I assume you knock.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Asger, you hear a knock. Very, quite a strong knock.
I heard the knock. I just sit up immediately, just trying to fake that I'm actually working. So I pull out, the rune stone from my pouch that we didn't really identify. I just randomly looking at it, just faking it, and then just says, "All right, what? Who's there?"
It's Arlen.
Okay. The door's unlocked.
Orange should open it up. You could look inside, say, "Is everything alright?"
Yeah, I'm just
Doing all right?
studying this. We found a lot of weird stuff. I want to figure out what they do. That's all I'm doing.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
Just checking up on everyone, making sure everyone's okay.
Alright. Cool. I'll be checking up on our boy later.
My boy's doing actually fine. I just had a look at him.
Okay. That's good. I nod and
Alright.
yeah, just goes back to watching the stuff. That's on my end.
Alright. So as like the morning passes a bit, you guys get your respective breakfast. There's not really any like cafeteria or halls. You just eat where you are, probably whether in your rooms or Arlen's room or even on deck. And right now the current situation is the wind seems to be blowing the right direction, so it helps a lot to speed up the ship. And you see that Captain Davy is always on the wheel, looking quite, could say, energetic or quite upbeat, talking to his crew. And but then he looks a bit like there's a falter to his upbeat demeanor, where he looks off to like one direction from the ship and looks a bit concerned, but he tries to shake it off and continue talking to his men. And would everyone who would probably be in the main deck like for the majority of the time, or at least if you have nothing else to do?
I would be.
be.
Rangers would be as well. Like she didn't do well just being cooped up in like the bottom of the ship like that for the entire ride. She likes the fresh air.
Exactly.
Alright, so Davey does see you three, and Asger, you stay in your room, alright?
I will wait until I hear footsteps out of the cabins. Like, I know my crews are, going up deck. So I'll wait until then and go check on our boy. Yeah.
Alright, Asger, you go enter Arlen's room, and yeah, as Orion said, he's doing quite well. He's not having really any ragged breathing. He's breathing like slowly in and out, and he's not really sweating at all, so he seems to be fine.
Alright, I will accompany him for a while, just continue to fake reading the ruins while I lost myself in my own thoughts. That's what I do.
And then Captain Davy goes down from where the wheel is and goes to you three and says, so, how was your first night in my on my ship? I hope it was comfortable. Not the best, but it does its job.
It was fine.
Pretty much that.
Out of all the ships I slept on, this is the first one actually. It was pretty alright.
Sit rank
Well,
so weird.
Well, it's a good first ship, so you should be honored. And Davy's gonna look off to the side to the ocean and says, "Well, there's not much to do when you're not really working, I guess, for the ship. As you're my guest, I would say just, I guess, find something to do in your free time. There's not much to do."
Anything we can help with?
Oh, well, that's a first. Let me think about it. He looks at Orion and says, "Well, obviously you can help," but then looks towards Yusuf and says, "What can you do? I mean, not questioning your abilities. I just want to know what you're able to do."
Usually I'm more fit for anything that requires magic, but I am, even if I don't quite look like it, very capable in physical stuff as well, so don't underestimate me.
He nods
Yes.
along. He nods along, and he says, "Well, all right then. Okay, I guess you guys can do something that'll help me." And he says, "So I'm just looking through the ship stuff and trying to see where you guys can really help out. There is a okay." So he looks towards Orion and says, "I think you will really help out with the bosun, or my boatswain." And he points towards the one man, and he says, he's the one handling, let's just say, the rigging. You need a strong man for that. So if you listen to him, it will go very well." So then he looks there and says, "Jack!" And he's like, "Yeah?" It's like, this big man over here is gonna help you." And then Jack is just like, he nods along and he has like an obvious smile and says, "Alright, seems like my job will be easier then." And he hits his palm with his knuckles and says, he gets down from like the riggings, and like you see as it comes closer, he's a very buff man, but like he's also lean, so he's able to have that agility to him as well. And he has like this stubble, but then he's bald, and like he has a bandana around his head, and he's a human. And he goes over, he's at least somewhat 6'7". So what's your height, Oren?
I'm like 6'6", pretty tall.
Yeah, okay, so he's like at least 1 inch taller, but you're definitely more buff, like definitely more muscly. And he comes over, gives you like a handshake. It's like, "All right, name's Jack. What's yours?"
Oren.
Alright, then it's nice to have you. And then let me show you around. And he's gonna just like point over to like the riggings and like bring you along if if ever.
Alright,
So if all right, and then as he brings Orin along, he looks over to Rangris and says, "Well, we already know you're a healer, so just stay with the surgeon. Help out with any of the lads that might have seasickness or scurvy, if the gods help me. And I mean, that's probably where you work best, unless you
Yeah,
object."
hey, sure, leave it to me.
All right, and he looks down to the stairs and says, "The surgeon's quarters is first door to the left once you get down. Um, Kate is there to help you out. If I guess be there if you need to talk to her." And looks over to what's this, to Civ, and says and you seem like the supervising type.
She tilts her head a little.
And then he gives a smile and says, "I think my first mate might need a little break. Do you like to watch over my men and, discipline them, as it were? Keep them in line?"
Of course, I can do that.
"Ah, I was right about you." And he just claps and says, "All right, I guess that figures it out. Where's the other one? The Asger. No, you introduce yourself as Zach, right?
Yes.
Where's Zach?
I haven't
Seasick?
seen him today. I don't think he's seasick. He said something about being like. I don't think this is the first time for him to be on sea, but he should show up in time.
All right, and he nods and, all right then. I guess that's it then. If ever, remember your guests if you want to just stop helping out. That's fine. We have every place manned anyway. And he walks off, goes to his first mate, and gives him a pat on the back, and it seems the first mate's gonna go back to his quarters. Then Jack, not Jack, sorry. Davey looks at you and allows you to discipline his men if ever. And okay, so basically what I just did was assign you guys for the ship. So if ever the ship will start going into gameplay, this is what is essentially gonna happen. So sorry, I'm just looking up to all the gameplay stuff. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
No,
Take your time. You're good.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys are designated to different parts of the ship, and different parts of the ship have different stuff, and HP stats, and you guys are in charge of that. I'll give it to you once we actually get into gameplay, and but there's also different benefits depending on your role, and yeah, that's about it. And I'll inform you guys once we get into gameplay. So nothing much happens this day. You guys actually, I do want to hear this. Civ, how do you discipline the men?
How do I discipline men? It honestly depends on what kind of things they're doing. Mostly, I probably discipline them verbally. If they do misbehave really badly, I would probably use magic on them.
All right. It's so when it comes to discipline the menu, you're in a more like a general supervisor, so you just walk around the ship if ever. You see a few men on the side with that's supposed to be handling the ballistas and the cargo. You kind of notice that they're off to the side. They're kind of snickering and looking at you and then looking away. It's seems like, I don't know, they don't really respect your authority. That's probably what you can guess. It's very obvious. You've seen it before.
I look at them, my arms crossed. What are you two doing? Shouldn't you be working?
And one is like, "Oh, whoa, whoa!" And it's like, "Whoa, we are, yeah. we're definitely working, and he looks towards you and like, it's like, oh come on, we have to go back to work, mate. You know, she told us, right? And then like he laughed, like his mate's like, yeah, we have to work, yeah. And then like they just go off to like.
If you can't work, that is okay. I mean, if you're sick, that is.
And then, oh, are you sick? And then the other one says like, oh my, and like he holds his heart. It's like, this last it broke my heart. Yes, I'm sick. And then he starts well, as you said, I'll head over to the surgeon's.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on him.
Oh, sick.
Should have murdered the crew right off the bat, huh?
Okay, I mean, they're not expecting this, so go ahead, roll Ray of Sickness at advantage. It's a spell attack, right?
It's a spell attack.
Okay, roll for damage.
Okay. I just literally want him to feel fucking sick.
Okay, you like cast it. You cast it. Oh, which one do you cast it on? The guy who said he was heartsick?
Yes.
Alright, you cast Ray of Sickness. Oh, don't worry, they have a lot of HP. Not a lot though, but it's more than 14, so you're fine. You don't insta-kill him. But like, you cast Ray of Sickness, and like he's grabbing his heart, right? And then like he has his mouth open, like and then that's when you cast Ray of Sickness, and then the sickness kind of goes into his mouth a little bit. It's like, and then his like face instantly pales. He's actually grabbing his heart, and it's like.
I just walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, very ever so slightly. Yeah, you do look quite sick. Maybe you should get some rest. Take the day off. I think your friend here is very willing to do your part of the work, isn't he?
And the guy, they both look at each other and they realize we made a mistake, friend. And the guy that isn't sick looks towards you, so he nods like, yeah, yeah. And the guy that's sick, like kind of like wobbly, like walks towards the surgeon's like quarters. It's like, and you see that after that show, all of the other like crew look at you and. Yeah, can you roll like intimidation at advantage just to see how good this effect is? Like advantage.
Oh no, that's insight. What? I'm dumb. There we go.
And 10, I mean, it works well though. I mean, they look at you and they just know, like, yeah, we're not messing with this. We're not messing with this. And then the captain's crazy, and they're gonna go back to their work, and for the rest of the time you go around supervising. They're not really everyone still does their job. Rangris, I assume you're at the surgeon's quarters, right?
Yeah, of course.
Arlen, you do see the show as well, as you're probably by the rigging, so
Yeah.
and you see Jack like look and it's like, remind me not to get on the bad side of that woman there.
Yeah, Orange was going to say, yeah, that would probably be wise.
I'll tell the captain about those two later on. They've always been causing trouble, and he continues to show off their rigging. So he says, so he looks at you and says, have you ever manned a ship before?
No.
Well, okay then. So basically, we control the sails, and depending on how the wind blows, we change how the sail is. There's three states of the sails. It could be full sail, half sail, or no sail at all. So we tie up the sail completely. If the wind is too strong, that means we have to tie up the entire sail. If it's strong, half sail. If it's not that strong, full sail. And especially if a storm's coming or the seals get a bit rough, we have to get onto the sail. Let me show you how to do it. And he shows you how. He shows you the various ropes how to do it. He gets some of his men to really demonstrate and go on and really show how it works. So you're a bit knowledgeable now in that. And Rangris, you see like as you entered the surgeon's quarters earlier, You see like this brown-haired woman. It seems like she has some wear and tear through the years. She looks like in her mid-30s. You see that her hands are very calloused in a way, but she seems like to have that brightness to her regardless. And hold on, and says, "Well, hello there. Who are you? The healer that everyone's been talking about?"
Hey, they talked about me? Oh, do tell more. But yes, of course, my name is Angus. I'm sure you already heard my name. The captain sent me down there to lend an extra pair of healing hands to see if, you need it.
That'd be wise. You see that some of the men here are quite rough and not the smartest, not the brightest. This one time, one man at the riggings was. There's this two men. They were at the riggings. They were on like the part of the sail, and they were fighting each other with swords. And one fell off, almost died, and I had to help him. And as she explains that, one man enters, looking very ill, and says, "I need help."
Oh boy.
And then he says under his breath, like, that bitch is crazy. And he stumbles in, and it's like, and then you see the Kate looks towards the man and says, "Oh, what happened? You're very sick." And then it's like, the girl did this to me.
The girl?
Your friend.
Oh. What'd you do?
I love that reaction.
And he's like, and then he I don't want to talk about it. And he sits down on the bed in the quarters, and you see that Kate tries to get a lot of different herbs on the shelf, trying to make some sort of medicine to help.
Oh, hey. I could probably help out with that, actually.
And
let me see here. I don't mind putting some upgrades in my healing as well. Magic is all good and fun. Eric teaches me all methods, though. Let me help you out with that too, because something like this, right at a glance, if my friend Civ did it, it's not as if he just poured down maggot juice on his gullet. I'm gonna guess something a bit more, magical in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you gonna heal him?
Yeah, of course. I want to help the surgeon make the medicine for it.
Oh yeah, sure. Roll medicine then, and
Sure.
I'll roll for her medicine because she's also quite proficient in it. Well, she is the surgeon. If she isn't proficient in medicine, I'll be quite disappointed. Yeah. Rangers, you kind of got a bit reliant on magic lately. So when you got back to the herbs, you look at it and you're like, wait a minute, which one's which again? So you kind of rack your brain a bit, okay, it's this herb plus this herb, and this should help. And then you see Kate grab one of the herbs. Nope, that's for a different illness. Give it to me. And but then you obviously help out with crafting it itself, crushing it and gathering it together, and then you finally make it into this paste. And Kate gives it over to the crew member, and he's probably gonna recover in a bit, maybe an hour or two, or even longer. That was a quite severe array of sickness, so I have to say it might take a while. So maybe even a day. And yeah, the afternoon passes, and just one last note. Civ, you do see the guy that was left alone doing double the work. He looks very, very tired by the end of it. He's so worn out by just the day's work, and he looks at you and then instantly looks away and tries to walk with his mates in cover. And right now it's nighttime. So this is when everyone like gets their food, whatever. This is when they actually, you see that the first mate earlier that was in his quarters bring out some like rum, like brings out a barrel of rum, and and Asker, you do hear this commotion as like you've been staying with Arlen for a bit. You hear like a bunch of footsteps coming in and out to the second floor, grabbing what they need, and you hear someone knocks on your door, and you see you see the first mate, and he says, "Hey, we're gonna go eat dinner now and get some a few drinks. You want to go up?
Sure.
All right then, and come on. There's a lot of rum for everyone, and
All right.
and
Nothing
everyone
can heal. I guess.
everyone goes up, and you see like the men coming with the first mate bringing like at least 2 to 3 barrels of rum, and you see all the men cheer, like, yeah, rum, and it's like they all like cheering and like getting ready. Everyone has their food. It's the food is very, you could say, basic bread, not much. A bit of fruits though, so they don't get scurvy. And you see that as everyone like goes in, they actually, when they see the rum, all of them fall into line. Like they're taking turns for this. They don't want to waste any time going around. So they're orderly. They're getting everyone's getting their rum and whatnot. And Ranger, so does everyone here in the party right now get rum?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone gets rum. You guys line up. You guys get your food. You guys get your rum, and you guys are probably to like one part of the ship just together, and you guys want to talk about anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the others since I've been down the captain for most of the day. So I'll just casually ask people about their day, as calm as possible.
I'll tell you about my day.
What to
Although
do?
I have to ask, are you okay? Are you not feeling well?
No, I was busy studying these stuff, and I pull out the 3 runestone that I found. I was like trying to study it, figure out what they do. They must
Do I?
have done something.
Oh, sorry. Do I know anything about that, Justin?
The runes?
We haven't
it's not
checked them
really
yet, so
you haven't checked them, so but you do know runes are sort of like a lost art, if anything. Although there's like a few information on it. What you do know is like the very like surface level knowledge of runes. Anything deeper than that will require a check if you're gonna check it out.
Yeah, if you let me do a check.
Yep.
All right, roll Arcana.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. So for the rune stones, I guess runestone.
We found.
You do
3,
remember from Alf.
so-
Yeah, you found 3. Although, just for your knowledge with runes, you do know that runes are they're actively being looked for by, of course, the people from Alflin, but also other kingdoms that want to look out for runes. Anyone that has magic, even Lorend was one of those kingdoms that actively tried to look for runes. You even recall your father, trying to look into it as well, as it seems like it's going to be something that's beneficial. Runes are quite powerful because unlike magic, or at least unlike normal magic, runes can be persistent. Like they don't need concentration. They are just persistent. As you see, like as you remember from the Dark Forest in Toftus, that magic source was persistent because of runes. The runes are the ones supplying everything, and even the runes in Alflin that made the shield, that makes Alflin hover. Those are all runes. And if one can master runes and harness it to himself, they're going to become quite powerful.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you do know that much about it, and yeah. And maybe if you grab the stones and take a look at it, you can probably like try to guess, as you also studied like how runes are drawn or like how are made.
Yeah. I try to figure out, maybe take a guess on what they could do?
Sure. Yeah.
So,
I just
do you
placed
hand
them
over
on the
the
table.
stones?
Yeah. Oh, I took out the last one. The third. Those 3 are from our last battle. And there is one we acquired from Bakure. It has Inferno in nature. Sounded like a contract of sort. We never figured out what it does, so I'm just gonna place it on the table as well.
Did I look at that?
No,
I'm pretty sure I had
we
a look
think
at that.
I
Did
think we did, but that's all we could gather before.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Right.
Maybe a little bit more luck, I guess.
All right. So you look at the runes and they look familiar, but you can't really, despite the check, because it's gonna take some time though. You have like some leads on what it could possibly be, but yeah, you're gonna have to dedicate more time to looking into it than just rather a glance or a 5-minute like check and observation.
Yeah.
You have to like cross-reference with like other sources if you wanna really like nail down what it is.
I'll give them back to Zach. Since I'm helping with the ship, I'll leave that to you. But once we're on our own again, I can try to help you figure it out. I just have to sit down and concentrate a little more, reference some stuff, see if I can figure something out. But you're pretty capable. I'm pretty sure you can handle it.
Cool.
If not,
Thanks.
just call me.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, do you have the identify spell? Because and I draw the silver gray sword we found last time and place it on the table. Yeah.
I can cast it. Just give me a few minutes if you want to.
Sure. Maybe someone could benefit from this, so I just place it on the table. It made a loud noise, like everyone just like eating, and all of a sudden I just draw this gray sword and just slam it onto the table.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
with that noise, Davey like has his cup of rum and comes over. It's like, whoa, that's a big sword.
Yeah, no clue what it does, so might as well give it a look.
And oh, sorry. Oh, you cast identify.
Yeah,
Oh.
but as
Oh, yeah.
a ritual, so it'll take some time.
Alright.
Yeah, you're gonna do it in the ship, but Davey's there. He's looking to Orin, Civ, and Rangris, and says like, "You 3 did a fine, job from what I've heard." And he looks at Civ especially, and says, "Yeah," and like he says, "It was nice to hear that you." Oh wait, you're doing the ritual right now, I assume. So he's gonna not really bother you, but then he looks towards Rangris and said, "So how is he? The man in the surgeon's quarters. He got quite let's just say disciplined by your friend, by Civ here."
Well, had him to sit down there. I told him, hey, listen, there's a lot worse things than a woman who is willing to just, kind of just bedazzle you with that kind of magic there. Just be careful next time. That's what I told him. And can I get another cup of rum, actually? Because, boy, it's been a minute. It was fine. Hopefully he learned his lesson, so, yeah.
All right, he's like, he nods and says, "It's like good." And then he looks towards Zora and he says, "So how was Jack? Was he a fine teacher?"
He was. I know a little bit more about sailing ships now, and if the warrior job ever falls through, I know where I can find further employment.
If every year you're gonna look for employment, come on the ship here. We need a fine man like you, and we'll be able to adventure very well if you're on our ship." And like you see like he has his cup, and then like he tries to like rub his hands together, but he can't really do it because he's holding a cup. So he rubs the cup to his hand. It's like, yeah, like in a bit of like a scheming manner in a way. So now You guys finish dinner, and after a few minutes, you cast identify on the silver greatsword. It is you see that what it is hold on, need to look for the item.
Sweet.
Uh,
I want to peel an apple with that thing.
all right. So it's called the Serpent's Tongue,
Ooh,
and it doesn't really have anything too special, but it's a great sword, a magical silver great sword that deals not just 2d6 of slashing damage, but an additional 2d6 of fire damage.
Ooh, so it's a
Ooh.
flame tongue. Nice.
Hmm
Oh.
I'll tell that to the others. Look at that. If you're able to use, if you want to use it at least. If not, Adrian might have some use for the sword.
Sure.
Oh, just out of character for to explain Adrian, I'll just say that he's very. Let's just say he's
Out
in
of
this
it.
room. Yeah, very out of it. I'll just say he's just very, very, very out of it.
He doesn't
Um,
respond. He's just like.
He's just like, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." Like that's his entire mood right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, yeah, you do have the serpent's tongue right now, the great sword.
Nice. All right. Huh.
You can
Well.
cut and cook the bread.
Yeah.
Make some toast.
All right, so yeah, the dinner's done. Everyone gets their rum. You see that people want to get more rum, but you see the first mate and you see that Davy are like, nah, no more no more barrels of rum next time, and they put it back in the cargo.
I'm gonna have
And-
to keep an eye on Rangers now.
Yeah.
Davy looks at Rangress and says, "No, I'm not gonna get you drunk, and I'm not gonna get any of this men drunk." And they're like, and then you hear one of the men is like, "But that's the best part." And then you
Promote that man.
Promote them.
And then you see Captain Davy look at them and it's like, "Do you want to be the next one in the surgeon's quarters?" And they're like,
Whoops.
and then he says, "No," and they continue on, and the night ends, and you see that for this night shift, or this night watch that there's a different crew of men this time, while the other crew can finally rest. And it seems like the first mate will take over for Captain Davy, as he's the one who did it last time. So the night, yeah, it's now probably when the time you probably go to sleep, unless there's one last thing you guys want to do, or do you guys want to end the day?
End of the day.
I'll talk
Yeah,
to
just-
Davy because I know that they all got their assignments, so I will
Yeah,
try to
yeah.
help. So
Well,
I'll talk to him.
actually, sorry. Before I end the day, I'm gonna just check on Arlen, just make sure.
Yeah,
he's
I was
okay.
gonna do the same.
Everyone's checking on Arlen. So sweet. And
Look, Amy.
I'm gonna start enforcing visiting hours on you guys. Let the man alone. You guys were this
Visiting
morning
hours.
when I was there, this evening when I was there, this afternoon. Let the man rest.
I mean,
The last time I checked
it's
was
so
this morning.
so sweet. So all okay, I'll just explain. Rangers, you go heal it, and then it's you were sensing it already. Someone's gonna go through that door, and it's gonna be someone that was already here this morning. And then you see that Civ enters the door, and then you see Orin enters
Oh
shortly
my
after.
God.
Ziv just looks at Orin, looks at Rankris. Oh, we seem to be here at the same time all the time.
I'm gonna start charging you guys for entering this room. It's gonna be 1 gold piece each visit.
Oh man.
It's not like I was going to bother him. I just wanted to see if he's okay.
Nah, you're fine. Trust me. I'm just dabbing at you. He's fine. Trust me. Have more faith in my skills.
She just kind of, almost a little nervously, fiddles a little with the ring on her finger, shakes her head.
Mhm.
It's okay. I'll go to bed then.
Yeah. Good night.
As you say, so yeah, Orin, are you gonna stay or are you gonna just go as well?
I'm gonna go.
Alright, so as you two leave and probably retire to your quarters, Rangus, as you're attending to him, you see that Arlen, he doesn't really have that much movement when he's like stable or normal. But you see this time he's kind of rolling around and he's starting to sweat. And if just from your experience or like, you know, from what you know as a healer, it's not because he's ill or anything or it's getting worse. You just think that he's having
nightmares.
Yeah, nightmares, like night attacks, if ever you would call it like that. But just like nightmares is probably the best way to say it. Like he's like speaking like in a very like incomprehensible manner. Like he's mumbling and he's like just rolling around and he's
Poor guy. Nah, like one thing I'll do though is kind of like replace like a little damn towel on his forehead. Kind of just kind of replace that as well. Make sure like to keep his fever down. Like kind of go through the motions of like doing some very basic. This guy are sick kind of movement and make sure he's okay.
Like you have a bucket. You have a bucket by the bed. That's when you like kind of have like the towel, right? And then like get new water and then put it on top of his head. And they kind of have like this other cloth to wipe away his sweat as well, keeping him like somewhat fresh.
Yeah.
And you do it for another like at least 10 to 20 minutes before he seems to calm down from his nightmares and stop sweating and seems like to actually like go back into like deep sleep.
Ooh, sweet.
Boy, howdy.
It is working.
Don't worry, fella. I know your friends love you very much. We're gonna reach that as soon as possible. Don't you worry. Now, yeah, that's about it, really. That's all I gotta say about that.
All right, so Zach, you're gonna go talk to Davey. So Davey's in his captain's quarters, which is actually you have to go through the main deck as it's like on like you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
like
I know.
Yeah. Okay. So you go there, and how do you enter the captain's quarters? First of all.
Well, I knock on the door, just like.
All right. He's like, "Come in."
All right. I opened the door and he was inside. So I was just like, so I've been a little bit busy, the morning. So I just wonder, any assignments you would like to, you know.
And he looks.
Yeah.
He like you see that when you enter, he's like at the like the right corner of the room, on like with his desk, and he's like writing something, looking quite focused on what he's doing. And then as you enter the door, he seems to be listening while writing, and when you say it, like he looks at you and says, "Well, you're my guest and you're my passenger. Do you really just want to work?"
Well, if I can help, I guess it'll be helpful.
All right. I guess you're the helpful kind of passengers. I can appreciate that. And he says, well, I mean, I should expect it from you. You were one of us before, so. Well, you do know what was your last role? In with your last crew?
Quartermaster, the youngest quartermaster.
Yeah. You're quite young for that. And then he's like, well, you must be good then. And yeah, do help out the quartermaster.
Sure.
I guess for the few hours within the night, but I do ask that you sleep.
Yeah. No problem.
And I do have to go to sleep myself. And he seems like he fixes papers, fixes ink, and his quill, puts it in the desk, and he goes to his like small bed, and he stands up and like says, well,
who's the walker,
quartermaster,
by the way? Just out of curiosity. I can fill in the role as well, if needed.
The watcher.
Yeah.
Well, it's usually David, but he's the one that got sick by your friend.
You know what? I can help. I can totally help with that.
Yeah. Sure. Crow's Nest is where it usually is, so.
Okay. Who's the next shift after Davey? After David. Yeah.
Should be. Oh, it's Jack.
Okay.
He does like multitasking, and or at least doing a lot of work. I should promote him next time. And he says, yeah. Anyway, I do need to go to sleep and get ready for tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
thanks, Zach.
No problem.
And I assume you leave. That's when he closes the
Yeah.
door, and you're gonna go to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do that.
Cool, cool. So everyone is asleep. First watch. So, Asger,
Mm-hmm.
I do want you to roll for that perception as the watcher.
Sweet. Perception 25. First roll of the night.
That's really good. That's really good. So, the ship is. It's nostalgic being on the ship, being on the crow's nest, watching over the endless ocean and the endless horizon.
Yeah.
With how dark it is, you can't really see how far the ocean really goes. So it feels like you're just going around, drifting. Although you do know that the ship's direction, you do know it has its purpose as you're going through. And in front of your direction, and in fact, just forward, you see dark clouds at least an hour or two away.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear and you see lightning coming like very far over.
Okay.
Like I said, in an hour or two, it seems like there's a storm ahead.
All right. I sign out the signal to the navigator, and I would just using sea talk, just like, there's a storm ahead, so prepare to, navigate.
You see the navigator like look towards you. He nods. He signals back. Got it. And he signals the rest of his crew that that they want to try at least be at like the to avoid the storm if ever.
Yeah.
So they start shifting directions, and if ever they do get caught in the storm, they're probably like try to go to the center. You know what I mean? So Eye of the Storm is probably the safest place if you're in one. So, and you see all the men immediately go into work. That everyone goes into this this teamwork of changing the riggings, changing the sails, changing the direction. You see that the ship is immediately turning left, trying to avoid the storm.
Nice.
So, and everyone's working well. It's quite nice to see actually. And an hour. So the next hour, actually the next hour, I want you to roll another perception.
All right. 22. Sweet.
As you turn to the left, you see that the storm is heading to the left as well.
Wait. Okay. So
The clouds is like shifting towards the left, like actually like going in front of the ship again.
okay. Interesting. So can I deduct that it is controlled by someone instead of a natural
Roll.
insight?
I would suggest you roll this with history with advantage because you are a sailor.
Nice. It is. I'm assuming. Yeah. So 15.
It's you hear like it's something you don't really are quite well versed in, but you did hear some talk from some of your crew that they had these these experiences back then, different like sailing times, that there would be this special kind of storm that would move and like follow a ship. And like there's a lot of like supernatural stuff that reason why like they said, oh, it's because sorry, I'm looking up, I forgot his name, Aegir, the Ocean Lord's mad at you, or you didn't pray to Ran, or another thing would be you are cursed or something like that, or it depends on the sea you're in. Like there's like very little like actual reasoning to know why, but there's one thing definite: there are storms that are like this that you are seeing now.
Okay. All right. So, I will tell the ship to prepare to make a drastic shift, in order to either evade or just break through the storm if we have to, because this
like
doesn't look normal.
You inform the navigator. The navigator like the navigator like raises an eyebrow towards you, looking at the crow's nest, and then looks at his friend, and then he like realizes what it is, and then he's like, wake everyone up! We need everyone hands on deck now. And you see that one mate goes down to the captain's quarters, waking everyone up. And Rangris, Civ, and Orin, you do hear knocks on your door as well.
What is it?
Yeah, get up.
What?
And you like each of you get different men. They seem to be more of like the lower type sailor, kind of sailor, and they all say the same thing. They say a storm is coming.
What? But I did a forecast, and I gotta get up there then. All right.
What turned a storm?
You guys get up and you guys go to the main deck.
I'm gonna ask my guy, what kind of storm?
It seems to be one of the cursed storms that follow a ship.
Okay, in that case, Orange is gonna grab his hammer on the way up. He's gonna pull on some chainmail. He's gonna pull on his chainmail, grab his hammer, and he's gonna go up.
Nice.
Nice. So as you everyone gets ready, you see that Rangus, as you're walking through to walking to the main deck, as all three of you like coming around in this group, and every other like sleeping sailor wakes up and they realize they have to work. You see that Kate comes out of the surgeon's quarter and looks to you, Rangus, and says, do you want me to take care of the boy, the one that's with you?
Yeah.
Forgotten it. Yeah.
Arlen. Yeah, please.
I'll bring him over here, and so I can take care of him with David. And she rushes off, gets Arlen, and puts her into the surgeon's quarters. And as you guys make it to the main deck, this is what I'm gonna. Does everyone have their Roll20 audio on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Let me
Alright, I'm gonna skip this. Okay. So, as you guys go up the main deck, this is when it starts raining heavily. You guys seems to be like at least a half an hour away from the main storm. But you see that there are dark clouds above you. The waves are getting bigger and bigger there's this one point when you get up to the main deck, you guys have to like hold yourself as you get down from this big wave, and it's rocking up and down. And you see that all the men are getting the riggings and stuff like that. And you see that Jack is on one of the riggings, looks towards you, Orin, and is like, Orin, I need your help over here!
Oh, he'll give him his help.
Alright.
And you see that Davey gets out of his quarters. He's back to his equipment, and like he looks at all of you guys and says, yeah, we're gonna need some help for this. And he goes back to like to the wheel, gets ready, and I assume everyone like gets to their positions, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Orin, I want you to roll for athletics check to see how well you like put all the riggings together, tie everything together. I want Valda to roll
I'm gonna
Any-
call it here.
sorry?
I'm just to say, I'm gonna roll athletics, but I'm gonna call it here. It's gonna be below 15.
Oh.
Could I actually help with that?
Yeah, Rangus, you can help. You can help with Orin. Like you tag along and.
No, I was gonna cast guidance actually on him. Can I kind of keep it on?
Yeah,
him?
you can. Yeah, because you roll 1d4, Orin. While Rangus is helping with Orin with a 14. Valda,
It's
since
not
you're
with
more.
advantage. It's an 8.
No, because he said he's gonna help you. Help is like advantage, right? And then you cast guidance on top of that.
So 15.
Okay, so that's a 15.
15. You're good.
Oh, I
So,
told you.
You said below 15. Technically, you're wrong.
Mm,
So, Valda, I want you to roll any charisma stat you wish. That's either persuasion or intimidation.
Inspire
to
the
help,
shit.
to help organize the men to get them to be more efficient. And Zach,
Persuasion.
on your end, what I want you to do is sorry, wrong PDF. What I want you to do is you're the quartermaster, so I want you to roll either nature or survival you're gonna be with the navigator as you guys try to make the best possible route through the storm.
I have proficiency in navigator's tool. So
Yeah, okay, then
I'm
please use
gonna
that. Yeah, do
Alright.
it with advantage too because you have the navigator there with you.
Sweet. 27.
So you're not frazzled by this. You know what to do. You know that
Yeah.
you head straight into the eye of the storm. You know what to do when you are going like when you're about to hit a wave. You try to go at least a bit perpendicular, like at least diagonally to the wave, so you slightly go up, but you don't take the full brunt.
Nice.
So you do like this zigzaggy pattern.
Yeah.
And Civ, at this time, no one is gonna disrespect you because this is serious. So, you help organize men. You put them into like these. They're already in squad, like in these kinds of squad or groups. But you make it even more efficient as you are like the middleman or the middleman to different like the groups to get them all together. What they need, what they need help with, and you help everyone, and it makes it more efficient. By this time, Orin with your 15, but then with everyone else doing such a great job as well, you're able to get the riggings up, and you see that the riggings are tied. So right now, what you have is just the ship itself, and so guys, everything getting together, and you guys are like going zigzagging through the storm. And because of Zach's 27, I have to say none of you are gonna have to roll any sort of strength check or anything because they navigate through this very, very well.
Yeah.
So you guys
Nice,
are
good job.
you guys are in the storm, and it's absolutely like pouring down, like it's cold. You guys are really soaked right now. The wooden floors is somewhat
Yes.
slippery, and you guys have to like always hold something just in case. And at this time, can everyone roll perception?
Sure.
12?
Oh no, that's performance. Oh my god, I'm dumb. There we go.
18.
Nice.
Rangris and Orin. Orin, you're on the riggings. Oh, both of you are on the riggings. Now, okay, that makes sense. So you guys are on the riggings, and you guys hear this sound. I'm not sure if it's loud enough for you guys to hear, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh my god.
You hear that in the distance, like very faintly. You hear it very faintly.
Okay, I'd like to kind of broadcast this information and tell everybody else just what I heard. Hey guys, by the way, something roared.
Now, if Orin was on his own, he'd run straight towards that. But since he's not on his own, and since he has more important things to do than pick a fight, he's going to try to figure out what direction it's coming from so we can sail away from that.
The direction is where you need to go.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. All right. So do you guys yell loud enough for everyone to hear?
I'm gonna yell.
All right. So I heard, and then I'm gonna message the others and just say, tie yourself up to something. We're in for a ride.
Yeah, you see that even some of the men are already doing that. Like
Yeah.
it's they know what to do.
Yeah, I know my
And,
group. They haven't been on a sea, so yeah, they
Yeah,
need
you
a
see
lot of
that
guys.
you see that Jack like comes down from the top. It's like he has some extra rope, gives it to Rangers, and Orin's like tie this to yourselves now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
It's like he ties it, and then you guys are quite good. So
Yep.
right now, as you guys are going forward, you see that Davy's looking very like focused and contemplative about what the heck was that, and I won't roll a perception check on this, but at the eye of the storm, you see that as the lightning flashes, like it hits down, you see that the silhouette of something jumping out of the water, like at least. I have to double check how long this thing is.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yes. Sweet.
Don't say that.
I
with
know
a
what it
fucking
is.
Smile on your
Sweet.
face.
No, you don't know what it is. It's not what you're thinking, Robin.
Aw.
Because you're saving that for later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Not later, but like eventually.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, you see this very like long, So I'm still looking for it. Where is it? I'm slightly annoyed right now.
It's
Hold
okay. Take your time.
on. Okay, found it. As it goes out of the water, and it seems like it goes up and up and up and up as this like serpent-like creature suddenly gets out of the water, and then it starts actually flying around, and then it's you see as the lightning provides more light, you see that there's this white scale to it, and then it's flying in the air. It doesn't even have wings, and it roars again. And I'm gonna show you a picture.
I know.
I don't like where it's going.
I think
I
I
don't
know
Oh,
know
in
what
fact,
it
I
is.
should have changed this. I should have changed this ages ago. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
It's Charlotte German
It's
yard.
okay.
Oh,
Oh.
snap! I
Oh, he's
know what
ugly.
this is, though.
How long is this?
about see, I'm trying to find the actual like size for this.
It's okay.
It doesn't say it, but I'm gonna look. I do have the size of it. I just need to double check what it
Mhm.
actually.
It's okay. Take your
It's
time.
wow. It's 32 feet long.
Holy
Ooh.
shit!
It's
Holy
about
shit!
2 meters.
And
Okay, let me translate that to centimeters. 32.
That's about 10 meters long.
Oh
Less
my
than 10 meters.
and Zach, instantly when you look at this, you realize, oh shit, and like you rack your memory, and you remember that when they told these stories, they always called there's this serpent of the storm,
Mm-hmm.
and you think this is it,
All right.
and what you remember is basically the center of the storm will always be the serpent.
Ah, shit. Okay. Have I heard of any tales that how to, engage with this kind of creatures, or do they just yell "run away" in all the tales?
Realistically,
Yeah.
almost all of them just really say you better not even encounter it in the first place.
All
But there's
right.
very few that were able to get out alive, and they only got out alive because they were able to take it down.
Okay. Then
So we can kill it.
then
You
have
can kill it.
have I
That's all
heard
I need
of
to hear.
how they dealt with it?
So you see Davy like just instantly like open his eyes, and then you see once again the serpent, not dragon, sorry, the serpent roars,
Mm-hmm.
and right now you guys are at least 300 feet away from it. I want everyone to roll initiative.
Sweet.
Oh, great.
6
Oh.
as usual. As
Can you
always.
roll again? I'll just input
Okay,
it.
sure.
By the way, I'm gonna do this more
Oh
of
my God.
oh, you guys don't have it. I'll put it there, but I don't have a map for this. I want this to be more of a theater of the mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
because
No problem.
with how in scale this is, I don't think it's gonna work well with a map. So
Okay. Don't
That's
worry.
okay.
Also,
I'll just-
I'm back to my shit initiative.
Yeah, me too. A 6, which is amazing.
Zach,
I have +6 on initiative. I get
Viv,
fucking 8.
Orin,
Yeah.
I have one faster than you.
It's like that always.
I'm gonna just put the ship. 'Cause the ship is gonna have its own initiative, so
Nice.
now we're gonna have Davey himself. And is there anyone else I'm missing? Oh, I'm missing the actual big boy himself, but we'll do that later. Zach, you get a 6. Rangris gets a 9. Can someone please play some battle music for me?
I got you, man.
Battle music. Oh. Mind if I do?
It's late.
Go ahead.
Aww. Actually, the music. Oh, that's the wrong
It's
button,
alright.
actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to play something? You play something. I'll put something after that.
You guys can
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
It's fine. Ooh.
God, this game got such good music. I'm crying. But I'm glad we both just picked a fucking Leviathan song.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Alright, the ship's gonna move last as it's more of like you could say a reverse flare action if you get what I mean. Nope. The serpent's like just going around, it roars and it's gonna go fly straight towards the ship. And you see the cloud start shifting backwards as the serpent starts going towards you. It moves for 120 feet, so it is 180 feet in front of you.
Shit.
And as it gets closer, its sheer scale of it is huge, absolutely massive. And there's gonna be, let's just say, a fight of somewhat epic proportion. So, Oren, your turn.
How close am I to this thing?
Sorry?
How close am I?
180 feet?
Like, it's in the air too, by the way, like
Yeah.
60 feet above.
Shit.
How high do the masts go?
So it's 60 feet up, and then it's 180 feet, like,
Oh, wow.
horizontally, it's 180 feet away. Vertically, it's
Okay.
60 feet up.
Okay.
It's still
how
on
high
its
do-
way towards you.
Yeah.
Alright, how high are the masts on this ship?
Oh, the crow's nest?
At least. Yeah, the
Yes.
crow's nest. It's about, I think it's here actually.
Do you have it?
Yeah, hold on. Gotta look for it. Found it. It's at least, I'm looking for it, and I don't. It's not here actually, but I'm gonna make a guess. I would say it's about 30 feet up.
Okay. Do I have any idea, like, does this thing have ranged attacks, or does this thing need to get close?
Roll history.
Orin? Oh.
Yeah, I'm here, I'm here.
Nice.
16.
16.
This serpent looks reminiscent of it. Its origins probably from the world serpent Yomungandir, and you recall Yomungandir doesn't really need to be up close all the time.
So, yes.
Wonderful. Maybe I can bait it close. So, I'm going to climb to the crow's nest. Alright? Is that possible?
Yeah, indeed. Go ahead. Right now, this is more of like the prepping phase as it's closing in.
Yeah. Just
I'm gonna climb to the crow's nest, and can I use my action to make an intimidation check to try to lure it closer to me?
just by the way, I'm still in the crow's nest. I haven't come down yet, so it's gonna be
So
really.
both of you are in the crow's nest.
It's gonna be really crowded.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Just saying.
Hello, Zach. Alright, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get its attention and lure it towards me, keep its attention away from the rest of the ship. Can I make like an intimidation check to try to do that?
Sure, but it's gonna be very hard, I would say. So disadvantage, because like it's still 180 feet away.
True.
Yeah, so I guess you can't really see me.
Yeah.
It's stormy. So
16!
16, not bad.
It's still 180 feet away. You're not really sure if it worked at all, but you still did it. So you're not sure if it affected the serpent at all.
Alright, well, you know what? It's time to, I'm gonna end my turn right there, and wait and see.
Oh boy.
Rangris.
Alright, so, hey, first question. Is this like a normal day for you guys? She's actually like the actual looking character.
It's pretty normal. I'd say it's normal.
Alright, do we have any-
That way.
Do we have any plans?
Well, either we sail really fast and cut through the storm, which is highly unlikely because it's heading straight towards us, or we fight it, kill it, and leave the storm.
Alright. So that looks very far away from you guys. Let me see what I can do though. So Radagast is gonna kind of like hold her staff outward and kind of like just let it float there or something. Like kind of clap her hands, kind of like run to the side, and she's gonna try to hit this thing with Forsaken Flame because it is like 60 feet above them, right?
180 feet away though,
Yeah.
like horizontally.
Oh, but like, horizontally.
Yeah.
So I gotta like move closer. Alright, never mind. You know what? Yeah, I'll just focus on getting closer. I just want to get like within 60 feet of it, essentially. So I'll kind of spend my turn just like I guess like doubling up on my movement to move 60 feet.
Yeah, but the
Like
ship.
getting my turn there.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, like you're not gonna be in range though, because the ship is still like that set away.
Yeah.
So no matter how close you get to the front of the ship, you're still gonna be 180 feet away.
Oh, okay. So can I withhold an action? Like once it gets within like 60 feet, I want to do something with it then.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna prep that turn and just gonna pass it. Like as soon as we get to that point, like if nothing changes between then and now, then I'll be like, alright, this section is helped, I'm gonna do this thing. So yeah, I'll just pass turn and then I'm just like at the ready. Kind of just like having
Alright.
staff spin in front of me a little bit. Yeah.
Davey is gonna. What can he do right now? He's at the wheel, so he's just gonna. He's gonna hold this action to Actually, no, he can't do that. Never mind, that's a ship action. But okay, instead, he's gonna hold this action when it gets within 120 feet. He's gonna do something. And Civ, your turn. You see this absolutely gigantic serpent on the way.
Oh yes, what a lovely little thing to see. I look up into the crow's nest and I actually cast haste on Zach because I know that Zach has some ranged attacks and I'm not sure how much Oren can like get to the serpent here yet. So yeah, you're getting haste.
Hey, sweet. Thanks.
There you go.
Hasted.
Alright, so. Haste, anything else you're gonna do?
No.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Zach.
Alright, I feel hasted.
It's quite a welcome back to the sea.
Yeah, I know. Feeling nostalgic. Alright, as of this moment, I do have range options, but it's gonna be a little bit tough since we're still 120 feet away. So I'm gonna actually sling down from the crow's nest. I still have the rope tied to me, so I'm gonna use it as, you know, like a drop down rope and just sling down and land it right in front of the ship at the, you know, at the front.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my movement to do that, and then I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna use my, well, I'm gonna hold my action. If he tries to move forward, as long as he's within 120 feet, I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Okay.
Alright.
So, ship's turn. You see that the first mate orders the weapon masters, or at least the people manning the ballistas, to fire at it, but it's gonna be at disadvantage. But it is a chance they're willing to take. So ballista +6. Disadvantage because it's bar. 16. Does that hit? Let me double check. It doesn't, as what's this, the arrows fly through to the air, and you see that it hits the scales and just breaks. So what else? Anything? Double check. Sorry. Okay, it's gonna move. You see that Davy's gonna move it slightly to like the right, and as it's moving forward, and it's gonna move at least. Sorry, just double checking this again. Say it's moving 45 feet, so it goes to the right, moves twice 90 feet. So you guys are now, as you go move perpendicular, I would say you're at least 110 feet away. So that means Asger can shoot, and then Davy is also gonna cast Firebolt.
Sweet, javelin out. Well.
Misses it like you try to throw it, it lands in the ocean.
All right.
And then Davy's gonna roll for his. Need to double check what it is though. Okay.
So it's at 120 feet right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
110.
Davy hits.
Nice.
He deals 2d10 of fire damage. Deals 15.
Nice.
Oh gosh, there's so much stuff. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Deals 15, and you see like the firebolt like aims right at the eye, and it's like as it hits, he like it kind of falters, it goes looks to the left, and then roars again. Then it's gonna head towards the ship, and it's his turn. And at this turn, who is on the main deck?
I am. I'm at the front.
So that's Zach, Civ, Rangris, and Dave. Orin's on the crow's nest. Yeah, but Orin's too high for this. So can everyone I call roll a perception check?
All right.
Sure.
Come on, 25.
Bang.
As you can see, you see nothing.
The storm, the cloud, the rain.
Rangris and Civ, you're just a bit too just your attention's really just on the serpent. But Zach, as you're at the front, you hear like clawing like on the wood.
Oh, crackling sound? Damn
like something clawing itself up, and right in front of you is this like serpent humanoid mix, like
oh no,
and it like climbs into the ship, and like it holds a resemblance to the serpent.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting in, it's like and like it climbs up.
All right.
And it's like, and it's in front of you.
All right.
And you see that two more come from like the back, one like by the wheel, while one goes into the main deck itself.
All right. Enemies on deck. That's what I yell.
All right. Then Serpent of the Storm. Here's what he's gonna do. I'm gonna roll for them real quick.
Do it.
They don't really have high dexterity, so.
Please roll poorly. Come on.
Wow.
A 14, even higher than me. Damn it.
You roll a 14, and they're slower than Orin. So Serpent's gonna move 60 feet to the right, so 110 feet, so 50 feet. And okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d3. Actually, no, 1d4. 1 is for the front of the ship, 2 is for the middle of the main deck, 3 is for the wheel, 4 is for the crow's nest.
Okay.
And like for the sails, the wheel. Okay, so that would be Davy and a few of his men, and you see that it opens its mouth, and lightning starts like crackling, and like it blasts out. And
how
basically
far away is he right now? Is it right now?
50 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can I do my held action?
Yes. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do it at the same time.
Yeah, sure. I was just gonna hit him with Sacred Flame.
Nice.
16 does.
Dex
DC is no damage. Yeah. Dexterity. Yeah.
Fails, so it gets 9 radiant damage. It's really big, so the flames hit like the like hull of it, and it gets 9 radiant damage.
Hooray!
And now it's gonna roll for its lightning breath here.
This is gonna suck.
So
Maybe
we need to
the
make
thing
a
that's
dex save.
racking up.
Yeah,
Who's
what's
gonna
the
make the
dex
dex
save?
save?
Okay. No, just Davy and a few of his men, because it choose to attack the wheel.
Okay.
Davy jumps forward and like gets off the wheel and like goes back to the main deck, and a few of his men. I'll roll a 1d4 for this. And 2 of his men do the same, while the other 2 men get caught up in the lightning breath, and they still get somewhat damage. And Davy receives 30 lightning damage.
Holy shit.
He's still up though. He's a strong guy. Like he gets on the ground, like he's holding his his torso. It's like that hurts, that hurts. And you see that the ship gets some damage from that. Have to, because it wasn't really intended for the hull. Your health has 500. The hull has 500 HP, so it's minus 30. You guys have 470 left for health.
Shite. Can't let it
And
destroy
2 men
the
are
ship.
down, so you guys have 48 crew left because 2 men just got lightning breath. And so next is Orin. 50 feet away is this thing. 50 feet, yeah.
Okay.
You see what it just did to Davy's men and the ship.
Okay, sounds like it would be an even fight. Is there any way I can like grab a line and leap off the rope onto the serpent?
You can get one of the riggings, but you have to wait at least to get like maybe 30 feet closer, and then you can attempt to do that. Because 50 feet is too much of a stretch to do that.
Alrighty, let me check.
So you're gonna hold your action for that. So you have a rope.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I want to hold my action.
So right, if it gets 30 feet near, you're just gonna you have like a rigging. You know how this works. You've been taught, and you know like this is a free rope right now. You can use it to leap on. Serpent soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you gonna do anything? Sorry.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, these guys are gonna. One's gonna attack you, Asgras. It's like at the front, and it tries to hit you. Hold on. Okay. What's your AC?
20, because of haste.
It hits you with a nat 20.
Nice.
So it's not a lot. It only deals 5 bludgeoning, and it's like it hits you like it like wails on you.
All right, cool.
So 5 bludgeoning. One's at the wheel because of the lightning breath. Yeah, actually that one dies too, cause like yeah, it gets caught up in the lightning breath. The one in the main deck is gonna. So currently Rangris and Civ, so he's gonna roll a 1d2, just depending on which one to get. One for Civ, one for Rangris. He's gonna go for Rangris. It leaps onto the main deck and then starts like wobbling its way towards you. And what's your AC?
It is an awesome 13.
You get out of the way and it misses.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Alright. That's it. Rangris, this thing is in front of you.
Oh, that's a Hagen thing? Oh yeah, how many things are around me right now? Like,
There's only one.
surrounding-wise?
Yeah,
Just
One at the middle, one at the front with Asger.
yeah. It's a serpent humanoid creature.
Gross.
Serpent-like humanoid creature.
Yeah, I don't like this thing near me. I'm gonna go ahead and try to whack it with Ward of Radiance here.
Nice. Behold
And-
my word.
It hits, I assume. So you utter Divine Burning Radiance. DC 11?
Yeah.
Okay, so Constitution. It makes a Constitution save.
Alright. And man, what it's gonna do here?
Yeah, just
try and
not also too.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Be gone.
That'll be my turn for now, yeah.
Davy's just gonna like stumble up, and he's gonna point his finger again and cast Fireball on the one on deck.
Nice.
It hits. He's gonna do the 10 of fire damage. Deals 11.
Nice.
All right. It's not down yet, but it was a significant hit. Civ.
So I assume Rankris is not really happy being in front of that thing, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Rankris. I'm gonna take her arm, and I'm gonna cast Sun of Step and move away with her.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we're doing. Constitution save.
Nice.
Oh fuck! Where's my gift?
The gift is where it put
The
us
gift is
at.
gone.
It makes the con save again, but still gets 7 damage. Okay.
And I'm moving away.
Okay. So, where do you move particularly?
Davey already took some damage. I would try to move somewhere where there's like no one currently.
It's where no one is currently is the freshly lightning breathed wheel.
How much would they hate it if you kind of took the wheel, just kind of turned it around really hard, and kind of just like jostle the ships and kind of like knock over like the fish guys?
You know what? It's not gonna lightning breath that fucking area again. I'm gonna move them.
See, like lightning bolt on top, and like there's no one. Anything that was here was obliterated.
Oof.
And
Oof.
so, Civ, is there anything else you can do?
No.
All right, Zach.
All right. I know there's one guy in front of me. But how far away is that big serpent right now?
50 feet. 50 feet.
50 feet? Shit. Not enough. So, I'm gonna use my bonus action to call back my javelin. Then I'm gonna break the one that's right next to me and wait until next turn to see if I can get that guy. So, shit. You know what? I'm gonna use the new weapon I found. So, serpent. Gonna cut it open. Nice! 23. So...
That hits.
So 11 plus... So 22 total. So that's first attack. Second strike.
22 total. Hold on.
Yeah. 22 total. That's first strike. Second strike is probably a miss. But I have haste, so... Gonna do it again.
Another one.
It's
Hell
dead.
yeah.
It's dead. Okay. Okay, it's dead. Which is good.
You chop its head off and it goes back to the ocean.
Whew.
I
Well,
mean, you could probably move to the other one and try to attack that one.
yeah, how far away is the other one from me?
The ship is not that big, so 30 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna move 30 feet. I have haste, so I can move that. So I'm gonna do the third strike. 14? Does that hit?
14?
Yeah, that's probably a miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits? Okay. Interesting. So 8 plus 8, 10. Oh, sorry, 16, 18 total.
Wait, why do you have +2?
Fighting style. Oh shit! Sorry, no 2. Ignore the 2. My bad.
Yeah, it's 16.
Yeah, it's 16.
Oh, so if that's the case, then the thing that earlier should still be alive.
All right, then I cut it again.
Then the second, yeah, it hits. Then yeah, then
Alright.
the first one's down.
All right, cool. So there's still the last one.
Yeah.
Which means I will. Shit. All right, I'll move. I'll move myself between the guy and our teammate, so that if he wants to attack someone, he needs to go through me first. That's it.
Okay, nice.
All right.
Next is the ship, and right now, since no one's manning the wheel, no one can really move the direction. It's just gonna keep moving that way.
Yeah.
And they're gonna fire again the ballistas
Nice.
towards the.
The serpent.
Ooh.
Nice.
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 The ballistas. All 4 ballistas fire, and this time they actually embed itself into the serpent and deal
Nice.
10 piercing damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And it's gonna keep moving. Actually, no, like serpent keeps space, so that would be about same distance at least.
Mm-hmm.
Serpent's turn. Hold on. This is for the front of the ship. 3 new serpent soldiers claw their way up, get into the front.
Shit.
And you see the crew are gonna try to fight them off at least.
Mm-hmm.
For the main deck, 4 come up, they claw themselves up and go into the ship. And they snarl again. And next is. Wait, hold on.
No, I haven't had that prepared. Damn it.
What happened?
No, I thought I'd prepare something, but I didn't.
Hold on, I gotta move room.
Okay.
Okay. I wonder what the serpent is. An aberration? You know what type?
Angry.
The German garter, so probably.
Yeah. Sadly, I don't have protection of, protection from good and evil prepared, or else it'd be
You do.
really useful. Shit.
You do have protection from evil and good. It's called Orange Soul Sun.
Yeah,
Just
I
get that thing a
know,
little closer.
but it's not prepared. Damn it. Oh, and
Actually,
think
I am prepared.
Yeah.
I am prepared. Just get that thing a little closer. I'll
Yeah.
start protecting.
Damn it. Oh, if that's the case.
Alright, I'm alone now. I don't have to be embarrassed, okay?
Hey. Oh,
I was snarling in front of my dad. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so the 4 make it up.
just a
And-
refreshing note. I forgot that
Yeah.
I'm wielding, a gray sword, so my AC should be 18, not 20. Just saying.
Well, no one
Yeah.
tried to hit you, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Just for your future knowledge. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Next for the wheel. You see that this cheeky one just gets up at the back alone and looks up and sees the Rangers and Civ.
Oh, I'm standing right there, so.
Oh, you're at the wheel.
Yeah. So I was helping them. So.
Oh, you're at the wheel. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't think you have enough movement for.
Oh, I do. I haven't used my movement
Yep.
before, and I was hasted.
Yes, haste.
Yeah. So.
So double movement. Okay then. So yeah, you do get to the wheel, and he one look at you, he's like, hey, that's. And next is the serpent. Roll a D.
yourself.
Okay, it doesn't get its lightning best,
Nice.
so it's gonna have to get closer. And it gets within 30 feet. Oren, would you like to Indiana Jones this?
Yes, I'm going to use my reaction to do this.
Nice.
Go ahead. Roll athletics.
12!
Does that work?
It does not.
Oh.
You get. I want you to roll a dex save to see if you're still on the ship.
Oh no.
Bye!
Okay, you're. No, it's not the hard DC. You grab on the rope and then you slip and then you grab onto the edge.
Oh wait, did you tie yourself to? Oh no, you climb up. You didn't.
No, I untied myself to do the leap.
Oh.
But you're on right now. You're just holding on, and now it moves closer. And was it gonna? It's gonna. Okay. It's gonna pick 1d4 again to pick an area of the ship. Oh my god! It goes towards where Rangris, Civ, and
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm there.
Yes.
I'm there. Don't worry.
it's gonna like sweep on through. Roll a deck save.
Oh, he's gonna attack us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just saying. I choose. Hold on. Saving throw.
You choose life.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna spend my. I'm
also have
gonna
to
spend my luck. Trying to make it. Oh wait. Is it an attack?
No, it's a deck save thing.
Ah, come on.
I
All right.
also have to do Constitution save because of haste.
Oh, right.
Zach, you're able to like get off to the side, so you only really get half damage because of this. But the rest, you guys are gonna get.
You roll a con save. Oh no! Haste is gone.
Yeah.
Zach loses haste,
And I'm frozen for one turn, so
Oh
And-
my fucking god.
it's okay.
Civ and Rangris, you get 28 bludgeoning damage,
20.
and because of the scales, that's like practically lightning. You get an extra 2 lightning damage,
30?
and then Zach, you only get half, so you get 14 piercing and then 1 lightning.
I'm gonna-
not 14 piercing, 14 bludgeoning, 1 lightning.
Okay, I'm gonna use my absorb element as a reaction, and absorb the 1 lightning damage. So I still take 14 bludgeoning, but yeah, lightning.
Can I
43.
just cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction here?
Yeah, go ahead, definitely.
3.
So 30 damage in total?
Yeah, 30 in total, yeah, for you. 25, oh my god. It makes the save with a 15.
Bitch!
Damn.
10 fire damage. Hey, that's still damage.
Yeah, damage is still good.
Ow.
Shit.
And like, as it passes on through, it's now the other side of the ship. And at least like 10 feet away.
Gross.
Can I still
Orion.
try to swing on? Can I still try to swing on top of him?
If you're on the side of the ship, so you have to get up first. And I would say that takes half of your movement. Like,
All right. But can I still try to get on top of him?
if you dash,
Okay, so I will dash towards this thing. I will get right up next to him.
alright, I want you to roll athletics. So, like, you make the jump and then, wait, 10 feet. Wait, you don't need to roll for this. There's actually jumping distance. You make it
Yeah.
on top of him.
Nice.
Athletics is to, like, stay on top of him.
Sweet.
So, you are now on top of this thing.
All right, so I am.
Hack
Do I still
your
need
way.
to? Did I dash to get up there, or?
Yeah, you did. You had to use your dash.
Okay, then I will use action surge to use my attack.
Nice. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, 1 sec. I just want to double check it. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. You still haven't used your bonus action, so you can rage.
Rage.
Thanks for reminding me.
Got you, bro. Hey, this has to be this is an epic fight, so I'll play all by the rules here. So
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to start by raging.
yeah.
I'm going to get mad, and since I use my action surge, I can attack.
Mhm.
And since I'm a level 5 barbarian, that means I get 2 attacks.
Yeah. That doesn't hit. The scales are tough. Yeah, the scales are like very, very tough, and like you didn't really expect it, and like it just glances off, and you're just like, okay.
Okay, does a
And
20
then you're
hit?
yeah at 20 hits, yeah, and you're like, okay,
Back on
harder,
fight.
bam, that hits.
Okay, that would be 10 bludgeoning, including the rage.
10 bludgeoning, okay. Mew Junior. Nice. Okay.
Hey, Siv, how you doing, buddy? Health-wise.
I am actually at full, and I'm raging, so I take half damage from all that from everything. Plus, I'm wearing my chainmail, so my AC is 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So focus on people who need it more first. Orin can take a few hits.
Siv, how are you?
Pretty
Wait,
shitty.
Yeah.
Alright, I got you next time.
Oh, since you're on the scales are like you take, and since you did attack it, and you take half lightning, so you take 3 lightning damage.
Wow.
I take 3 lightning damage?
3, yeah, because the scales are actively channeling lightning.
Ah, I see. It's like you're on a
Okay.
electrified place.
So,
So
okay,
Yeah.
so... Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
he's
see
a
the
giant
lightning
eel.
go through
yeah.
his armor. Go through Orin's armor briefly. You can see his skeleton underneath the skin.
Yeah. Okay,
Cartoon
Orin is
style.
so bonus. So I assume that's all you can do, right?
Yeah. I moved, I smacked him, and I'm currently riding the circle.
So since no one's occupying the front,
Oh no.
like no roll a d20, to see if any damage is done. Okay, no, the crew hold their ground, they get their cutlasses out, and they're holding these things.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go to the middle. Oh no, Davy's here! So Davy's... So with his men,
Mhm.
Davy... I would say Davy will sacrifice his turn so that... to help his men fend these things off.
Okay.
And he will do his action. He will attack later in his turn. And that's all you think he can do, because he's... yeah, with the serpent soldiers. And there's this on top, and 1, 2 for Rangers, 3 for Zack. It attacks Zack,
Okay. Cool.
and so it's gonna. Does 18 hit?
Yeah. And
Oh wait, you're loose haste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't say
get-
what. It doesn't say I'm paralyzed, but I just.
yeah, that's what I just want to double check. You
Yeah.
take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Cool. 6. So. 34. All right. Got it.
Rangris, your turn. That
Alright.
hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm at 15 out of 45 health. I'm doing alright though. Alright, so let's get Siv all patched up though. Look at it. She looks like she needs it. I'm gonna go walk over to her and be like, hey buddy. And I'm just gonna go and just cast Cure Wounds at a level 2.
Sweet.
So that's gonna be 10, but I'm not done yet here. Because I have Soothsayer here. And what this does is you heal an additional, let me see here. You also heal, let me see here, another plus 4 HP as well.
Wow.
So you heal 14 in total. Yeah.
Nice.
For 18
No,
then.
it's 18.
Because you
Oh,
cast
you
it on second level,
Oh
because
yeah.
you get an
So
extra
it's,
D8.
Oh, right,
it's
right,
already
right, right, right.
14.
18.
So plus 4 more.
So,
Nice.
as Rangrick goes over to cure your wounds, you feel that the bruises and like the cuts you got from the hit hitting up in a very warmth light, and a warm light, not warmth. Like anyway, it heals and you feel a bit better, way better than
Thank you.
losing. Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to go ahead and cast Healing Word as well.
Nice.
Because I'm good like that. Yeah, so... And I'll do that on first level though. So
Hell yeah.
Then Soothsayer
8 plus
again,
3.
right?
Yep, so that is also plus 3.
You're
then,
patched
so-
up for the entire 30.
Yep,
Nice.
11 also healing, yeah. I
Lovely.
get another confession. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Nice.
Okay. Davey is with his men, holding these guys off. He's gonna attack one with Firebolt while he's commanding his men. That hits, so 2d10. So 12 damage, so... Okay. It's still up. Civ, your turn.
I need
You
to
thought
try
you
thing
thought
here.
this fight
Huh?
this is gonna be a long
Sorry,
Healed,
you're
you know.
cutting off. So
Oh sorry.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yep.
Yes.
Am I fine now?
yeah.
Yeah.
So?
Fine.
Alright, so like you were very wounded, like it really did hurt, like and then you get healed and then you're feeling top notch again.
Thank you very much.
Go get him,
get
Tiger.
back up. Not Tarangris. I need to try this. I don't care if it fails. I wanna try casting Levitate on that fucking thing.
Oh.
I see what you're trying to go for. Hold on. Let's check the spell. Let's double check the spell.
There you go.
Wingardium
Oh, that weighs up.
Leviosa.
Okay, wait. It has to weigh up at least to 500 pounds. This thing weighs more than a ton.
Oh my god.
You
Sad.
Lose weight, fatty.
I know, right?
You can levitate something else. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it does weigh more than that. Do I know that it weighs more than that? Because then I wouldn't cast that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you've seen how huge this
Yeah,
thing
it's
is. I think
huge.
I think you would know. Like, that's more than 500 pounds.
You know what? I'm gonna fireball the fucker.
Nice.
Wait, Orin is on top, isn't he?
Yeah, just aim for
it's
a
bi-
side.
it's, bi-
yeah.
it's big enough that
It's,
you
okay,
can
lovely.
you can probably hit it off to the side.
Okay, fireball. Fireball
Nice.
the fucker.
Fireball, fireball, fireball. Ooh.
Okay, DC 15.
Fireball the fucker.
Slightly above average. Nice.
Dex.
Hell yeah.
It makes it with a 24,
Oh.
Damn.
It's okay.
It's okay though.
Still.
but 13 hurts.
Yeah.
13 fire.
It
Alright.
definitely hurt.
Zach. Wait, no, Civ. Is there anything else you can do?
No, that's it.
I'm paralyzed.
Zach.
I'm not paralyzed. I can't move this turn.
No, you
So,
skipped your turn.
Yeah.
The ship-
just skip.
Since the ballistas are on the main deck and they're busy handling the soldiers, they can't fire their ballistas. So we're gonna go back top of the round. And
Zach, get on your turn. Get to the ballista.
yeah,
I'm thinking of
Get to the
something
ballista and
else,
start
but
sniping this
yeah.
thing.
for the front, two more come up.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
For the middle, 4 more get added. Wait, is it every? What did I write? It's every other turn. Okay, sorry. So excuse that. Okay. So
They're not coming
back
up.
up.
They came up the last turn, so
yeah.
yeah.
So next turn.
Next turn. Damn it! So many of them.
Hmm.
Alright, so what does the serpent do? Hello?
He did.
He's dead. No.
Oh no.
No, he's gone.
He dead. We don't have a DM anymore. We can do anything.
We can
And
kill.
we had the serpent.
Yay! We won.
Well, if we can do anything.
Are you gonna Tarzan your way? You know, just swing and cut.
Actually, I'm thinking more like rodeo.
Nice. Horseback riding.
Okay, so he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
So he's
doing
still
stuff.
alive. He can't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, no, I'm gonna rodeo.
Oh, my
this
internet
monster.
died. Okay.
Cool. It's alright.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, got the 5, so it doesn't recharge its breath.
Mhm.
But what's Orin's on top of him?
Go for distracted.
Hold on.
Alright, fellas. Lead on.
Alright. The serpent notices that it's like on you, like you're on it. It's gonna start diving down into the water.
Oh.
Deep breaths, everyone.
So, do you wanna keep holding on?
Yep.
Alright, roll athletics.
Very fitting music right now.
Yay! Ooh,
20.
20.
You stay on, like you go through with the water with him, and I would say it uses its movement for that while you're holding on, and it's gonna attack you, Orin, while underwater.
Of course it will. Bring it on.
All right. Okay. What's your AC? 16?
16.
Okay. He bites onto you, and it's 25 to hit, so it hits and it deals.
I'm still raging, by the way.
Yeah, I know, so I'm gonna half everything. So. You get. I'm already halving this, so. You get 10 piercing and 3 lightning.
Ooh, nice.
And it's gonna whip you with its tail as it's like trying to go around like the water.
Alright, well, I'm currently at 45 out of 61, so I should be fine for a couple more rounds.
And it whips you with its tail with another 25. It's gonna deal 18 bludgeoning and 1 lightning.
And that is halved.
It's already.
That's already halved. I'm already having everything for you.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I feel
Right.
like
Aren't you
we need to
happy
kill
I'm
one
taking this thing
fast.
on?
Sorry?
Aren't you guys happy? I said, aren't you guys happy I'm fighting this thing instead of you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Do you? That's it.
I would have been dead.
Okay.
Already.
Orin, you're underwater holding on to this beast.
Oh man. Breathe underwater. What are the rules?
Alright, am I facing this thing's mouth? Wait, never mind, I can't do that because I can't talk underwater.
Nope.
Alright, so I'm just going to crack him upside the head with my hammer because I got really nothing else I can do. I'm at a disadvantage here.
Reckless if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'm going to use Reckless in order
So
to
it's
make
normal.
the disadvantage of
Yeah.
Yeah, to make the disadvantage of attack.
Both hit? Oh no, wait. Oh wait, no, it's
16.
normal, right? Both 16, they don't
Yeah.
hit. Unfortunately.
No.
No.
The sadness.
Like
You tried to hit on, but underwater, it's hard.
Yeah, like I said, it'd be happy it's me and not you.
All right, back on top. So let's see if the crew at the front holds again. They lose. One man falls down, so you guys have, if I remember, you guys have only 47 crew left.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Yeesh.
One falls. Back to the middle. Davy's there. So
Smart thing, Davey, get out of here. Full sail, get out of here.
well, he's right now
Smart thing.
preoccupied in the main
Yeah.
deck. So
Fine, Asger, you do it. You're the closest to a sail that we have.
Yeah, but there are like
one-
5 other serpent people around us, so I
one
doubt
is
it'll be that
gonna.
easy.
One is still at the wheel with Zach, if I remember.
Yeah.
So
He's
it's
just
gonna
looking.
hit.
Yeah.
he's gonna try to hit you. Wait, hold on. 14 doesn't hit. You block it this time. Rangus, your turn.
Sweet.
The Orin like just follow the serpent down into the ocean's depth.
Well,
And right now you see around like you see that these serpent soldiers like you see that at the front down in the middle you see Davy holding on like with his men commanding them to make formations around, and you hear Davy shout like, "Someone has to get to the wheel now!"
wait, we're here. We're at the wheel. I'm at the wheel. I'm gonna go at the wheel. So hey, I'm gonna get behind the wheel for one thing.
Nice.
And I'm
Alright.
like, on it, Captain. What's your order?
Then and then he like looks back, just referencing where the serpent was going. Turn right now!
I'm gonna just full force just turn right.
Alright, then roll. Actually, you don't need to roll for this, it's automatic. I'd say it's your action to get there and like action. Because now next turn, when it's the ship's turn, it can actually move around.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright.
So as a bonus action though, I'm gonna hit myself with the let me see here. Where is it? Shred of Saints. I'm doing a confession charge, and basically like anything that tries to hit me has disadvantage. A little bit of a barrier of like don't hit me, you know.
Nice.
Alright, so like you're in this light of like air and like you see that like from the light you see like the serpent soldiers like cover their eyes like
That's right.
okay. Davy's just gonna try to get rid of these guys off the ship, and he's gonna attack the same one he did before.
Nice.
He misses with the firebolt, like, damn it, and then like I'm gonna resolve let's see if they do better than the guy is. Okay, no man is lost because Davy's there, but no other serpent is killed by the other NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
So Civ, Orange in the oceans,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I saw him disappear. It's quite concerning, but I believe in him.
Yeah, you saw him disappear with this humongous grin on his face.
And
Like,
there's
yes,
not
that's
much.
Right.
Yeah.
There's just not much I can do currently to help him. So, how many serpents are there on deck?
1 on the wheel, 4 at the main deck, 3 at the front.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast confusion to get some of them with it. I'm not sure how many I can get without.
Is it an
like,
AoE?
affecting? Yeah, it's AoE. It's 10
with-
feet AoE.
10 feet. You can get at least 3 because like they're kind of bunched up, like some of them are, and without hitting any of the other, you get 3.
Yeah, then 3 it is.
Okay.
It's
Actually, wait, hold on. I need to bring out like other tokens just to keep track of HP and
a
stuff.
wisdom save.
Okay, here you go. Wisdom saving throw. Okay, hold on.
Take your time.
Because I'm trying to like organize this in a manner I won't forget anything. Okay.
Good.
Alright, nice. Okay, so this one is not bad. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll for their wisdom. Zombie. Zombie. They all fail. Oh wait, no. What's your DC?
15.
1 makes it. So
That's okay.
the other the other two are confused. So
That's good.
okay. I'm gonna just okay. Anything else you can do?
No.
Zach.
Alright, so the serpent, the big one, is still underwater.
Yeah.
And I'm facing one right next to me, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop this one down, I guess. So
Okay.
14? Does that hit?
Yeah,
Alright, first strike, 18 total.
that hits.
Alright, second strike, 7, definitely
That
not
miss.
hit.
That's a not hit. No,
Yeah.
it's still up though.
Yep. Oh shit. Sorry. After the first strike, I'm gonna use the absorb element that I used before, so 19. And yeah, that's 1 point more. He's still kicking, right?
Yeah, it's still kicking.
Ah, damn it. Then shit. That's all I do. I can't do anything else. 2 attacks. Oh, I'm
Good
gonna
job,
use
though.
my bonus action to second wind myself. So that second wind. Let's see. Second wind, 13. I'm gonna heal 13 hit points. So 40,
Okay.
52. Yeah. That's it for me. I can't do anything else.
All right.
You know what?
Ship, now
Shit.
that-
You know what? Shit. I'm gonna do
Alright.
action surge. Just fuck it.
Okay.
Action surge, and I'm gonna cut it again. Try to cut it. 16.
Hits.
Yep. Kill it probably.
Dead.
Yep.
Dead.
All right, and then since it's a full action, kill it. Hold on. Additional action. All right. Is there anything else? On the
You can get to the main. You can get to the main deck and help out.
All right, I'm gonna go to the main deck. I'm gonna
Good luck.
walk towards
Alright.
there. That's it. That's all I do.
You have a second attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one that's I can't get to. So,
Okay, yeah, you can.
so
You're attacking the one that airbolt
Yeah. 20.
hits.
So 17. Nice.
To your left on the main deck.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it for me.
Okay. Top of the round. You know what this means? It's the other round, so we're gonna go back to rolling. For the front, 2 come up. The men are handling it though. Hopefully. Middle.
Wait, isn't last round we already?
No, I didn't.
No.
I skipped
okay.
it.
Okay, got it.
Only 1 comes up.
Whew, good.
And then at the wheel where Rangers and Civ are, 4 come up.
I don't like any of this.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Aw.
Okay. Oh, the ship's turn. Since you're on the wheel, you can actually move. You move to the right, so it
Mhm.
edges away from the and you go forward. Use all 3 actions of the ship to move. So you're 135 feet away from the serpent.
Aw.
Okay.
Wait, our friend, he's still down there.
He's
gone. Bye, Oren.
Nah,
We'll
we
miss
didn't.
you.
We didn't need him anyways. He can fly the fuck over here.
How?
Okay. The serpent.
You're gonna see me coming back. Like you're gonna be on the island. You're gonna be morning, and you're gonna see him coming back,
Yeah.
flying. And the serpent is gonna say, "Hey, everyone, I made a new friend."
It recharges its lightning breath. And it's gonna. And Orion, while you're on this thing, you hear lightning crackle, and then it flies up, gets out of the water, and starts heading back to the ship. 135 feet away, 40 feet, and so if it's 20
So
feet to
5
get back
feet
up-
away from the ship.
No, he's not 5 feet away. He's 90 feet away from the ship.
Ah, yeah, I got it.
Orin is gonna be coughing up water and
Yeah.
blood, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, Wait, no, it's heading back. No.
Yeah.
No. Your primary threat is right here with you. Ignore them.
Oh, as it gets out of the water, can you make another athletics check?
Oh.
Bye.
Oh no.
12? I'm sorry, that doesn't make it. You're just in the water.
Yeah, he was just impotently shaking his fist at them. He's impotently shaking his fist at the serpent. Well, more importantly, when the serpent gets up close to you, you realize that Orin's not on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets closer and it's gonna dash 60. It's 30 feet, and as you guys look towards the serpent, you see that Orin's not on it.
Shit.
Wasn't there a guy on top? Where'd he go?
He must have fall.
Oh, that's not good.
And
It's gonna end badly.
1d4 to pick an area to hit. It's gonna hit the sails and the crow's nest.
Oh.
And since there's no one there, I'm not rolling damage as in terms of like, you know, PC.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna roll for how many crew died and how much damage for the hull and everything.
Shit. Alright. Go for it.
And you see that on the sails, the lightning breath hits the sails and 5 men get caught up. One person like falls down with the rope and is now back on the main deck and is trying to hold his balance, and it hits the sails and deals 65 damage to the sails.
Shit.
The sails are gonna be inoperable until it's fixed. Once you get out of remaining to the hull, and the hull's damage is, I put it here before. Oh no, I didn't have a separate token for this to keep track of, so I'll just, I think it was 13 earlier. Oh no, it wasn't 13. I'll just look for it. Sorry guys, hold on.
It's okay. Just take your turn.
I'm just gonna say I'll just estimate it around earlier, so it's 450 and takes 4. Yes. Okay, the hull is 435 HP.
Still holding. This is good.
The hull is inoperable.
Yeah.
Keep this token here. Okay,
You mean the sail?
and yeah, the sail. It's unoperable. I'm gonna have just another token here for the. You had 48 men earlier. Now you're down to 42.
Oh boy.
Orin, you're adrift.
Yep. Right. While I was underwater, did I see how the serpent soldiers are getting on the ship? Like, are they clinging to the bottom, or are they swimming after it?
They're swimming after it.
How deep underwater are they?
At least 10 feet under.
Can I hitch a ride on one of these things? But without it noticing.
Sorry?
Can I hitch a ride on one of these things? Like grab their tail or something without them noticing?
I like that idea.
Just hold on to it and be like, yeah, you don't even know I'm here.
I'm gonna roll it. Oh, with their orders, I think they're gonna ignore you, so you latch on. Like, latch on. So just roll athletics.
15!
Okay. You latch on and you're gonna get there next turn!
Alright, I'm
Nice.
going to just end my rage right there. And I'm just gonna go along with them.
Okay. Alright guys, on in route guys, hold, just wait for wait for a moment. We're gonna go to the serpent soldiers. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Okay, just double checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, two
Alright.
of them should be confused.
Yeah. So with as much people there is in the main deck, you guys regain control. So next ship action, you can use ballistas.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So the crew did better than the new serpent, so they're gonna roll. You see that again as this is getting desperate. So they all like you see three of them get slain by the other men in the front.
Shit.
Nice.
You see that Jack is now currently leading the front with his men,
Nice.
and
Doing well.
we're gonna in the middle. You were confused, so I have to roll 1d10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Two for the.
let me cast it.
What are the two numbers? 4 and 5. Okay, what's 4 and 5?
Here,
It's
give
just
to
it
you.
stays still and does nothing.
Nice.
That's
one
nice.
is-
That's really nice.
You are gonna try to attack Zach as you're the nearest one,
Okay. So he tries
and
to make a
they
sweep.
one misses, the other one hits with 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. Alright. Got it.
Okay, rank end of wheel.
You what?
Some of the crew repositioned back there, but you guys. Oh yeah, you guys are still there, so
Yeah.
Hmm.
they're gonna. Actually, no, since Rangus is in this light they absolutely hate, all 4 of them are gonna go towards Civ.
Oh, wait.
Oh, excuse me.
Wait, shouldn't they go after me? Oh, no, I'm at the middle.
No, you're in the main deck.
Shit.
Do they
What's-
provoke an attack opportunity by any chance?
Sorry?
Did they provoke an attack of opportunity because they're moving towards Civ and like
Yeah.
I'm in the area with them?
Passing
I would
by?
say that they all come like in different coordinates. The attack of opportunity in all of them, but you get an attack of opportunity at least on 2 of them.
Alright, cool. No, because I have Warcasters, so I'm gonna at least hit a couple of them with this actually, because I'm gonna go ahead and use let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try and Word of Radiance them at least.
Nice.
Never mind.
That misses. So
Yep.
Oof.
and all 4 of them just rush towards Civ.
Oh no.
And what's your AC?
With shield 20. Right now 15.
First one misses. I'll tell you the damage later. Third one hits with a 20. Do you want to shield? Oh wait, that still beats your AC if you shield. Fourth one misses, so you get a total of 16 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Oof.
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 Well, I can deal with that.
I'll be back. I need to get my charger home.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, well, give me a roll call on like health so far. I know Civ kind of got hurt, but like Zach.
Oh,
how are you holding up?
46 out of 62, so it should be fine. I can take
Alright,
another
alright.
a few more hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soren's the only other person who has to kind of like hurting right now. I see that.
Yeah.
Alright, but
And also, if anyone needs it, I still have 1 potion of healing that I can give. But I need to
a what?
a potion of healing, so I can apply to someone or give it to someone if they desperately need it. But I think I got the feeling that if we don't kill off the serpent, the more these serpent folk will just keep emerging out of the water.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to figure out a tactic here in that like those ballistas, do
Yeah.
they have like, are they like harpoon ballistas? Like, is there like a rope or chain attached to them? Because like, if you can kind of shoot at it and kind of just start like hunkering it down with like a rope or something like that, like actually like,
then
you know,
our
like hit your right on it
attacks
basically.
can land. That's what
Yeah.
we need. Shit. Our best
It's a-
range option is from our casters, which is good, but we are preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah.
So this is bad.
Okay, I'm back. Chris, your turn. You are on the wheel, and you don't need to keep using your action to steer.
You're cutting out.
Yeah,
Oh.
again. So give it a try.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, it got
that's
worse.
still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Am I still bad?
Oh,
Now
it's
you're
working.
good.
Now you're working.
Right, Chris? You don't need to stay on the wheel because you use your action to.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It's not working
Wait, wait,
again. Try something else.
Alright, gotcha.
Typing. Oh.
Alright, let me see here.
Frustrated Justin.jpg.
Yeah. Desperate face.
I might as well do this here. Civ, you're here with me. I'm gonna be a buddy here. I'm gonna cast Region on you. So it is 1d6 plus, I believe. Let me see, just double check here.
On who?
On you, 1d6 plus
nice.
6 HP at the start of every turn.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also getting a confession, but I'm gonna use it immediately so I can heal myself with where is it? There you go, Surgeon Succor. So I'll just gain back 6 health as well. Gotta heal myself a little bit there. So I'm less, dying now. So yeah, 1 minute duration, like it lasts. I don't know how long a minute is in terms of rounds. Like each round is like 60 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 6 seconds, so 10 rounds. A
Alright, perfect.
while. A fucking while.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 6 healing. Enjoy that. Alright, and what else can I do here? Well, you know what? It's so my turn, so I get to kind of like look around the ship here a little bit. Also, like, if there's a way to kind of like draw attention, like, I don't know, like levitate Zach and just have him fly at him like an anime or something. Just kind of like whack it with the sword and just kind of like keep it distracted, so it doesn't attack the ship as often, you know?
Sure. Why not?
And like, because Oren is going to come in next turn, and he's just going to rampage across the whole board on his own. At least that's an idea right there.
Am I still bad?
A little
Yes.
bit,
Yes.
but we can hear you.
I really hate moving into this room. It's so far from the router.
A crusty lad.
Give me a quick.
Yep. Take your time. How does one levitated move forward? That's the question.
I believe your flying speed will just match your movement speed.
Oh,
as far as I
okay.
understand it.
Interesting. Let's see it. Levitate. Altitude.
Oh wait, no.
With levitate, I can just move things up and down.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
up and down.
Okay,
and you move
I'm back,
vertically.
I'm back.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Oh no, sorry. The turret can only move by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach. I can give you a grappling hook. I have like 4. I have like.
No, it's fine. I think I know what to do. Which is cool. Yeah.
Davey is he's gonna stop the firebolt business and he's gonna attack with his rapier.
Nice.
And yeah, he's gonna attack not the ones that are confused, but the ones that aren't. That hits. And then he has sneak attack with this.
Oh.
The sneak attack damage. Oh, 3d6. Oh, that's terrible. So
Yeah.
Will, what the fuck? Are you okay, Mio?
So he attacks, and then he's still in range of these. Since there's crew around, the crew are still. Actually, wait, no, disadvantage because they outnumber them now.
Nice.
Okay, with that nat 20, I'll just say the remaining. I'll roll 1d4 plus.
They probably killed
Plus
them all.
plus 1.
Yeah.
3. They kill 3,
Nice.
and they leave 1 confused one alive.
Okay. Cool. So Sif is out of, you know.
No, that's in the main deck.
Oh right. Shit. Sif is still in danger.
Civ, you're surrounded by 4 of these things.
I am surrounded by 4 of these things. First of all, I'm gonna regen some HP here. Oh, nice, 12 HP.
And then another d6 and plus 6, so yeah, 12.
Yeah, it's 12.
Nice.
Yeah, back to full HP.
Sweet.
As long as you put on a 6 for the next 10 minutes, or like the next minute, like you'll be fine.
I'm going to
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, that too. Yell at the crew that there's more up here.
Alright, next. They'll adjust next turn.
Alright, cool.
And then I'm gonna Misty Step out of there.
Nice.
Alright. The distance is enough to relocate to the main deck, by the way.
Where are the ballistas?
Main deck.
Main deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step there. Because Misty Step is just a bonus action.
Yep.
I will try to actually use the ballistas.
Nice.
Oh, okay then.
Operate 1. Sweet.
Wait, I gotta double check what a singular ballista does. Hold on.
I'm trying to think this like fucking like any like big boss like Elder Dragon thing for like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like we just have to like ballista it a bunch of times for it to kind of be like,
I know,
alright,
right?
not
Weakening
close enough
it.
to, like,
Yeah, and then
That's
just kill it.
literally what I felt just there. Like I'm just like, yeah, let's play some Monster Hunter here.
Nice.
Monster Hunter.
Just give me a second to go on its back and kind of like mine like one of the notes.
I would say since you're not proficient in it, what's your dexterity? So 2 hit is plus dexterity.
My dexterity is +2.
So 1d20 plus 2.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
You get the ballista and it hits the water. And you see one of the crew members like, let us handle that!
He's not wrong, but damn it. All right.
Yeah, that's it for now. I don't really have that many spells that I can use here in this situation right now.
Zach.
All right. How far is the serpent away?
30 feet away.
Nice. I'm gonna use bonus action Misty Step on top of it and just embed my greatsword into his back.
Everyone's just going on to that fucking guy.
Yeah,
I
just
can't
die!
believe it.
Oh, not chill touch. Sorry, wrong press. Fucking hell.
That doesn't hit.
I'm gonna use my luck to reroll.
Okay, roll it again.
Fucking hell.
No.
Yeah,
What a
it's miss.
shame.
Alright, second strike. Come on.
No.
Damn it.
It's a miss.
You try to get your great sword in, and the thing is, you're so used to the spear that
Yeah.
your edge alignment with the great sword's a bit off, so you like clang off the scales as you're trying to hit it again and again and again, and sadly you can't get pierced through the scales.
Yeah, fucking
And
hell.
since you're on it trying to hit it, you get lightning damage from the scales. You
Yeah.
take 3 lightning damage.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use my reaction to absorb the elements, so I'd only
fucking
take 1.
Okay.
The fucking thing is just a fucking Lagiacrus.
Yeah.
It's just.
If you get the chance to, like, aim for, like, the eye or something like that.
Yeah, I would like to, but it's hard. Damn it.
If you roll high enough, like if you roll a crit, that's when I'll say you hit the eye, but
Alright, cool.
you know, like ship turn. Now since the ballistas are taken back, you see the men going back and the ballistas will shoot twice this turn.
Nice. Come on, ballistas.
Come on.
Ooh! Come on. That misses. They all hit the side and they miss again.
Valda just thinks let us handle that, huh?
Yeah.
They look at you and they say, "It's harder than it looks, okay?"
She didn't say it. No, she
Yeah,
didn't.
she just got it.
No
She
shit.
just thought it.
Yeah.
She didn't
No, like-
say it.
No, the guy is like, he knows like this like you're gonna trash talk this. It's like it's harder than it looks. Like he's being defensive and back to this dude.
She just smiles at him a little.
It doesn't recharge. It's gonna. Oh, this turn, Orin, you're back on the ship. By the way, you're like on
Okay.
the side, like you're climbing up with them now.
Okay, goody.
Okay, so this one, it's gonna pick a side.
The scales again?
No, the sails are inoperable. I reroll that.
Uh,
It's gonna hit the front.
oh no. Not
It
the
goes
blisters?
through. No, the ballistas are in the main deck. It's in the middle.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
fine. Gonna go to the front and it's gonna deal how much damage to the ship? Oh wait a minute! There's 3 actions. They can shoot thrice. Okay, one more ballista strike before I move on. I'm sorry.
A counter ballista.
Counter ballista.
They come like he readjusts. The ship's trying to go to the front, then the ballistas shift and they hit, and they're gonna roll 3d10.
Nice.
Nice.
It is a big stupid knob.
Mm-hmm.
They hit it, pa, and it hurts him, and everyone gets a feeling that you're almost there, and maybe it's gonna get significantly wounded, and then you're almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And to the front, and it's gonna like go through the thing again. Deck save for these guys and everything. Oh no, it's at the front, so okay. The hull gets 31 piercing damage, bludgeoning, I mean. So you guys are down to 404 HP
Oh.
for the hull. And luckily with that hit, all the serpents at the front are dead. But
Nice.
we're gonna roll for how many crew die on the front.
Oh. Fuck. No.
Rest in peace, boys.
4 men down. You guys are down to 38 men.
Damn it.
That's it for its action. It's out the other side, 10 feet away from the ship. Orin, you're on like the edge of the ship and you still have to climb up.
Alright, I will climb up then. And heave myself onto the deck.
Yeah. Everyone sees that Orin like gets on the ship like somehow.
He's looking pretty bad. He's got cuts, he's got puncture marks, he's bleeding.
Oh no, he joined the.
Seawater, but he's alive.
Somehow alive.
Somehow.
I'll get to you, buddy.
So, okay, first, can I move up to one of the serpent guys and crack him on the head?
Yeah, go ahead. One is confused, so you have advantage. I'm not sure if you have advantage, but it's gonna be easy to hit anyway.
I'm going to ignore the confused one. I'm going to find someone else who isn't confused.
You can go to the. You can help out Civ, who's surrounded by 4 of these things.
Alright, I'm going to go to Civ.
Wait, didn't I move out of there?
She already.
Oh yeah,
moved
you
out
did. You're back
now.
on the main deck. Okay,
Yeah.
there's 4 at the. There,
They
these. Yeah, but then
I'm
since
going to
Rangus is like showing that light, they seem like adamant to get to the main deck.
Okay, then I will go and I will stand in their way. I will go in front of them, so I'm standing in their way.
So they have to get through you. Yeah.
And then I'm going to rage.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
Then I'm going to reckless attack the nearest one.
Nice. Record.
Okay. Hits.
That's more like it.
The first-
25, 29.
The first one is down. There's 3 left.
Alright, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna just stand in front of them with my maul, smacking it into the palm of my hand. And just giving them a smile like, come on, come at me, boys.
I have an idea.
And I end.
Alright. Serpents, all 3 of them are gonna go attack Arlen for he is the nearest one. He's gonna, okay, hold on. One hits with, okay, 5 bludgeoning, half to 2 bludgeoning. Alright, wait, that's it, 2 bludgeoning, cause the rest miss, and I'm gonna roll 1d10 for confusion. Oh, it does nothing again. Rangris, your turn.
Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna use a bonus action to spend a confession to kind of like, do the try to saints again to kind of just refresh it. And I'm gonna get close to Orin anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have her kind of like run towards him while she's shedding this light, because I'm kind of noticing like these surfing guys are like, they're cringing away from the light. So if I move towards them, like, will they also kind of just try to move away from her? Because she's just like this holy radiant light of like, don't touch me kind of thing.
You can make that deduction, because it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, like, because I'm trying to get close to Orin anyways, because I'm gonna like hit him for cure wounds as soon as I get there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Orin, I'm gonna slap you with a nice Healy bop here. Under that 2nd level, because my 2nd level spells are pretty much out of combat stuff anyways. Enjoy that nice
Slight tap on the ass.
Nice.
17 plus 6, so 23 HP is back, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, so I get 23 hit points.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah?
That brings me up to 40.
Alright.
And that's for you, buddy. And I get a confession back. Yay. Alright, that'll be my
Alright.
turn. So I moved away from the wheel, and I'm kind of on the main deck. I'm trying to kind of like move this, like, I'm trying to kind of like amass him towards the angry man with the hammer. That's
Alright.
really what I'm doing, yeah.
Alright. Davy is gonna point his hands towards the serpent and cast Firebolt again. That hits. He deals a total of 17 fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
It's like he aims towards the eye. It's like it hits the eye. It like goes like to the left and it looks back at the ship. That was a good hit. Civ.
I am going to attack the serpent as well. I'm going to cast Blight on it.
Nice.
Okay.
And a con save.
Oh man. Please hit.
That's
Con
a
save?
hit, right?
Yeah.
That's an
Con
automatic.
save for half damage.
Yeah.
It fails and takes the full 35 necrotic
Woo!
blight damage.
Nice.
Please tell me it's dead.
It you cast blight and like you see that the necrotic like thing like goes throughout this entire like his like serpent body, and like you see it just stops in place and like it's still hovering in the air, and then like this you see the storm start faltering a bit, like the lightning, pss, pss, and then they just stop. You see the soldier, like the serpent soldiers on deck, and the ones inside the ship. They start jumping off and going under to the sea,
Nice.
in the ocean.
It's
Nice.
dead.
And you see the serpent like roar, and then like he like turns around, goes under the sea, and starts going away as the storm follows in its wake.
Oh shit! I'm falling.
Cast levitate.
I'm falling.
You can stop grabbing him, and then so that you don't follow him along.
No, I'm falling.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Wait, it went down.
I was on top of it.
Yeah, you're on top of it.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. And it wasn't It wasn't dead.
It's enough for him to be like, screw this, cutting my losses. I'm out of here. It's not worth it.
Okay, got it.
And you're in the water. You don't roll damage to like get like, how do I say this? Fall damage, because you just land on water. So you're on like the side of the ship.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
we're gonna end initiative there.
Wait. So.
Can I just levitate him up?
Yeah, definitely.
Because.
Finally
Okay.
gets to cast levitate.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep.
You're gonna be the Guardian Leviosa.
You like
You're just
you
gonna
get
float up like a wet
Nice.
you float up into the ship. Everyone's on the ship. They clear like the bodies, and like the storm leaves so quickly. Like in like 10 minutes, it's gone.
Whew. Well,
Wow.
And as you
Oh,
everyone's standing, right? Oh.
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Healing potion. Anyone needs it? No. I'm gonna use it.
Orin needs a nap.
Man, like there's something happening after this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started here.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Who took care of Arlen?
Oh, I left him to the surgeon.
Yeah. The surgeon.
Like before I did anything. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
still there.
Okay,
It's
good.
all right.
He's in good hands. Don't worry.
Yeah.
and like you see Davy like look to the rest of the ship and the sails, and like to the dead bodies on the ship, and he looks
Ugh.
quite saddened by it. But he tells like his men, get the bodies now. We'll prepare something for them.
Yeah.
And you see that all the crew like understand. They get the men. They gather the bodies in the middle. The death toll being 12 crew members
Mm-hmm.
and an inoperable sail.
Well, if you give me a couple, I don't know, like hours, I do have mending. I can fix it. It'll just take a while.
You're gonna be like constantly casting mending.
Yeah, basically, like,
Yeah.
well, a couple things actually. Like, anyone like really hurt right now? Like,
Davy
No, Orin
is
fine.
Davy is.
Yeah.
Let me double check his HP. Davy is 15 HP.
Wow.
yeah, alright,
Davy
so
looks very hurt.
I'm gonna give them manicure wounds. All right,
I'm gonna touch you, and I'm gonna touch you, and I'm gonna touch you.
I'll do that level 1, however. So 6 and then plus 2, so 9. Most I can do right now because I am like
Out.
kind of low on juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, Davy appreciates the healing. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
Arlen looked really bad too, didn't he?
Orin is fine. Yeah, no,
I got him, I
he's
got him.
got the healing on me already.
It's okay.
Okay.
I can help with that. I spend a minute, conjure a healing elixir, and yeah, just put the healing potion onto his hand. Take it.
Nice.
Yep.
So a couple things also.
You're giving it to Davy?
Oh, I thought Orin was.
Oh, Dorian? Okay.
No, Orin is fine. Give it to Davey. He needs it.
Okay,
Orin just
cool.
needs a
Yeah.
nap.
So I give it to Davy.
Yeah, Davy like drinks it and then gets healed for 2d4, right?
Plus 2. 2d4 plus
4
2.
plus 2. You get 7. That makes him feel a lot better.
Yep.
And you see that the seas are now calm. The wind is the same again,
But it was
and
dust.
it's just that it flew by so fast, like the entire like storm and everything. Like it's just hard to believe what happened earlier. Like you see Davey like just dumbfounded in what happened. The bodies gathered.
So,
Is there anything you guys want to do?
any ideas what that was?
Oh,
Terrifying,
can we
terrible,
roll for Arcana
pain in
check?
the ass.
Do I have?
Yeah.
I do have past knowledge,
Arcana?
so
Yeah, advantage for Asger only, but everyone else can attempt to do an Arcana to just figure out what the hell that was.
Sweet. Come on, even advantage. Shit. All right, 14. That's all I know. Oh, it knows everything.
Civ and Zach, you guys just know it's like some sort of serpent, like descendant of Yomengander. As all serpents, even Dragonborn, are descendants of Yomengander.
Mm-hmm.
And the way, like, as everyone knows, serpents, Dragonborns, anything, the way they are born is through like the scales of Yomengander. As his corpse is still like, right? Yomengander is big enough to like wrap around Midgard, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like as his body like goes into the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
scales fall off, and the scales turn into what are the serpents now today.
Ah, nice.
I see.
So that's why there's still generations of Dragonborn being born, because scales are still falling off to this day, and even serpents like that. Yeah, Rangris and Orin, you guys actually know Rangris. You know that this one in particular, you heard stories about it from like from your sect, as they're lost like they look for lost knowledge, where these things, their origins are a special type of scale of Yomengander. The scales that were hit by Thor's Mjolnir, let's just say the lightning embedded itself into the scales, and then once the scales dropped off from Yomengander, it became that. So like in combination with everything, that's like the origins, but you're not really.
I'm sorry, I'm just wondering what would have happened if I hit it with lightning or with lightning junior.
Immunity. Nothing would have happened.
Another one spawned immediately.
Yeah. Oh.
Like a Hydra or something.
Dead. Yeah.
Hey, I'm your dad, and I guess you have a lightning hammer.
Yeah.
Like,
Like a tiny hair kind of wiggles out of the skill you hit.
Orin, from what you know, and let me double check here, because
I mean, you can up close and personal with that thing.
Yeah.
I smell like fish.
just for like as part of like the Sons of Thunder, this isn't the first time these things have been encountered. Like as Zach knows, there's been stories about this with pirates, but the Sons of Thunder have a deeper history with like these sort of creatures where there would actually be fights between Sons of Thunder and Storms themselves, as they have to take down these serpents. And with that in mind, you actually do know that these serpents are sentient, and they're not like
Dumb
you'd say
monsters.
they're not dumb monsters or primal in nature where they just do everything through instincts. There's even been recorded instances where they can speak.
Oh.
Should we try talking to him? Just
I
like,
don't think that'll work, but it was just right.
And and there are many related you could say sects, not really sects, but like maybe you can call it cults or anything like that, like really small groups that would worship these
yeah, we met one of
these
those
serpents.
back in that small town,
Mm-hmm.
which name I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. The serpent's will.
Basically.
That's what we met.
So you can relate that. There's even a few more. And yeah, that's about it for these types of things. You know, the origins, you know, its relation to like the world and stuff like that. And Rangris, you see that Davey like taps you on the shoulder, and he says, may I ask a favor from you?
Yeah, what's up?
you seem to be, with your powers, you are somewhat related with the gods, right?
Of course.
Then can you please give my fallen men a proper send off?
I was honestly just about to do that. Really, like as soon as it did that, I was gonna do it anyway. So yeah, of course. Wow.
And he nods and it's like, thank you.
Yeah, of
They
course.
deserve
Once I get everything ready, I'll make sure to let them know that there's a nice, clear path towards Valhalla for these brave men, for sure.
Yeah. And you see Davy mentioned, like, they were good men. I don't think they surely Valhalla's the place they will lead to, and not Helheim. They were worthy. And yeah, you see that in a way Davy's just, yeah, he's affected by this. It's obvious. But he pulls through, and everyone would be gathered in the main deck right now. You see that everyone stopped their duties, like, and see the men gathered in the center. Would you like to specifically, like, say how would you do this, like, in your way? Like, do you give out? How would you give them a send off?
Let me think, because alright, I'll just kind of look improvise from here. But what I had basically an idea, like once the men are properly, like I want to say at least or like maybe like because I imagine the whole thing is that they're gonna like kind of like cremate the bodies. Is the assumption maybe?
They're not.
They usually
Davey
send
says
it to the ocean.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna
yeah.
do. They're gonna get like an extra, like, you know, those rowboats. They get like they save one, and then they're gonna put the dead bodies into the rowboat and let them sail on their and leave them in the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because basically, what Ryan's is gonna do, like for like each individual like rowboat that they kind of send off and stuff like that, like she's kind of like flexing a bit of like the druidcraft to kind of like a bit of like kind of like scatter like some like petals on like the corpses and stuff like that. Something just to make it look like very much like it's a proper and like religious send off here. Like it is like Valhalla's flowers are like the petals fall upon these brave warriors, and she kind of does a bit of a sermon as well, like something out of a passage of I don't have anything on me for it either, but
yeah, it's fine.
Just something. I think that was the question mark.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, Jin. So she said she was going AFK. I don't know what happened. So you give the passage, and you do bring up that that post Ragnarok where it seems like the end has come, or at least not really the end has come, but it seems like Valhalla's warriors might be called again. You mentioned that it shouldn't be that they may grieve, but ultimately they should celebrate for these 12 men that have died. They will be seen again when Valhalla is needed. You know, you give up that kind of like passage and things like that. You mentioned and healing, where where healing they'll be healed up there. Whatever they need, they will need it. They'll get it. And you do the thing where you make their send off even more not really dramatic, but more
fitting,
ornate and fitting, somewhat even more divine. Where it isn't just like a pirate send off. It's not just that anymore. It's a proper funeral and a proper send off, where the rowboat goes and goes until it's finally out of sight. And as the solemn mood continues and the air like just somewhat is heavy, Davy looks forward towards where the island should be, and that's where we're gonna end for the session.
Whoa, sweet.
Oh boy.
You guys want XP for that? I know you guys want XP.
Please.
I want a whole level up.
Yeah.
I'll be greedy.
We should level up. We should.
Hold on, I need to double check some stuff. Hold on there. Hold on there. Just give me a second.
Wait, what? Oh.
Let me recall how many zombies you killed. Zombies, not soldiers. Yeah, you killed around 5 on your own. Yeah, so 5.
5 only? I
Wait,
thought
no,
more.
no,
Yeah.
no, because the crew killed them. So I'm taking like what you were able to get individually.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Let me get my calculator here because I'm actually gonna calculate this. Oh wait. Math. Okay. How much XP do you guys need to level up?
3,000 like 410.
You get 3,775.
Yay!
Hooray!
Rangers, I'll just say you're equal XP with them, so you level up with them.
Yay! So wait, 3,375 you said?
Just follow Zach's total XP
Yeah,
total.
I'm gonna add
Oh,
it.
okay.
Don't worry. So, hold on.
Super great.
Let me put on the calculator. I believe it's... Alright.
So everyone's level 8.
Boy, I don't know.
We are currently at 34,365 total XP. That means we level up.
Nice.
Sweet.
Let's see what I get for level 8.
And I'm just here like, oh no, they're stronger now. Oh no.
Don't worry.
Not really.
Constitution
As a
+3.
DM, there's always a way.
I'm not. The thing is, I haven't like. Okay, just in this inexperiencing, I've never like done like really high level encounters. So, I'm a bit iffy on how to do those, but
It's alright.
I should be able to do it. You guys are rolling for your HP.
Come
Yo,
on,
math,
HP.
math.
13. Sweet.
Yeah, nice. I only have a 7.
As a
75.
person that firmly believes in the average is the best, I am a. Gosh, rolling that requires luck.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an ability score improvement here.
Oh wait. Huh? Should I level
don't
in
have
this?
luck.
No, actually, I should level in this area. So
Oh, I got one more cantrip here actually.
another one. 8. Nice. Not bad. So it should be a 70 instead of a 75. So 70. Leveled up. Alright, Justin, just so you know,
Yeah.
I'm a level 2 wizard now, so yay. Yay for me.
Level 2
Yeah.
Level 2 wizard. I like that.
It's like, bing.
What do you get for a level 2 wizard?
Well, I'm considering, yeah, if you allow me to do other subclass, but if not, I'll just, study from our beloved wizard here. Yeah, so.
I mean, since this requires like one of the 8 schools, I'd say that like just for like story's sake that you can only learn, because right now you're on the ocean and like I'd say for now, like if you want to, what do you want to learn? Like
I would like to learn divination or, abjuration. Like one is to, foresee the future, and the other one is, to protect our allies.
Let me double check which one is
Arlen's specialty.
Arlen's or Valda's.
Yeah. Arlen, Valda is War Wizards.
I could probably help with one of those.
Really? Interesting.
All right, so
She put it on here. Damn it. She didn't put the subclass. Anyway, it's fine.
She doesn't say what feature she has.
Features? Yeah, no, that's the thing. The feature, like her complete feature list is not there. I think she just put the important ones,
Okay, it's alright.
like quote unquote important ones.
I think
So-
it's evocation. To be
I think
honest.
it's evocation. I think that's what hers is as well. You want to learn divination, right?
Yeah. Divination or
I would say
abjuration,
that
depend
you
on-
can get started because I think that. No, yeah, Rangris can help you with divination because Rangris does the fortune thing.
Oh, really? Interesting. Nice.
Like you know the threads of fate. That's divination.
Nice.
At least, yeah. So yeah, Rangris can get you started if you want to get over. For abjuration, I would say that if you want to go for abjuration, I can say for story wise, maybe that you have a book of some sort that gets you started. But if you want to learn more, you have to wait until you get back to the mainland.
It's alright. You know what? I can learn from. Well, I'll spend my time thinking, and I will let
Yeah.
you know before.
You have
next
2 weeks to
session.
figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Next session, we're gonna finally get to the island, and we're gonna see Arlen become fine. Maybe. Not
Let's-
guaranteeing anything.
Let's hope so. Let's certainly hope so.
Mhm.
Oh man.
all right, let me do the 2, 6. What is
So- So for this session, like I wanted like what's this? To not really like expand on really the main plot, but to
Mhm.
expand on like the world itself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just with natural, like you know,
It works.
not really disasters, but
Yeah.
natural like occurrences. Well, it's
Mhm.
very rare, but like it's just one of those things that expands what could
Mhm.
happen. You know?
I believe it works. It's pretty
Yeah.
well done. Like
Yeah, and then it just ran away at the
Yeah.
end because like there he
it's
there's no point.
definitely gonna come back and haunt us. I have no doubt. It's definitely.
I
gonna
mean,
work
well,
like
we'll
that.
see. I mean,
Yeah.
like, for all you know, maybe it's gonna attack your pirate queen. You know, like maybe,
I don't know. Maybe.
may
Like we get
But-
to this place and we find that your pirate queen is there,
Yeah.
and then I get
Oh.
to try out my disarming strike on her.
It's never gonna end well. But
How did you wait, Falcon? How'd you get my DM notes? Hold on, that's not fair.
Because
I'm
you're
just kidding.
following my example, Justin. That's how I know.
Damn it! I learned too much from Falcon. Falcon practically knows my DMing style.
Yeah.
No.
Then surprise him. Use this as your advantage, and surprise him.
Yeah.
Well,
By
we'll
the
see.
way, for my maneuvers as the battle master fighter,
Oh, you're battle master. Oh, that's so sick.
Oh, did you level in Battlemaster? Nice.
yeah, I got a 3rd level fighter, so
Sweet.
my
Oh, you have
maneuvers
more dice to
are-
add on your attacks now. That's great.
Oh, my damage, yeah. No, but I can also do other things. Well, first, I can riposte. So if you miss me with an attack, I can counter. I can spend a superiority dice to counter you.
Yeah.
And then I can also note disarming attack now, which is nice. I can force you to save it or make you drop your weapon.
Mhm.
Which means that Zach, either you or Vala should learn something that pushes people away, so it forces them to have to come back to retrieve their weapon.
Which happens to have that in ruins.
Gust of wind.
I don't know.
Gust of wind?
There are
Ooh,
certain ruins that
hi.
can achieve that, which is interesting.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Uh,
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to learn pushing attack.
yeah.
I can do
You
it
know
myself.
what? You might want to save on that because certain ruins can help you do that. Just saying. It's okay. You can learn.
This way you
No,
get
no,
those
no.
runes.
There's nothing. You haven't heard anything from me. No, it's all an illusion. You're just dreaming. That's all.
Just do what you want.
Just do what you
honestly, in the near future, you guys, the runes will start having effect. Don't worry.
I'm gonna have to start bumping on my dexterity score though, because I can also learn parry,
Yeah.
which is when
Oh my
another person
God.
damages me with a melee attack, I can use my reaction
Yeah.
and spend a superiority die to reduce the damage by the number I roll on the die plus my dex modifier.
Yeah.
So I guess just for next session, I think it's gonna be more of a RP heavy session than anything. So I'm not sure if there might be combat. I'll think about it first, but I'll just do what's most natural though.
Okay.
So
Yeah. You do what you
Okay.
think it's the best.
You do what you
So,
do, man.
yeah.
of course, of course.
Got my own plans for
We all have our
for
plans.
Ashes.
Wait, what happened last session? There was no summary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashes. Oh, yeah. No, I've been busy this week.
Yeah.
Basically, Kelby got stuck inside of put himself inside of an iron golem and pushed a statue and crushed Charizard to death.
Yay!
Wait, what?
And he
Yes.
turned into a fucking iron golem. It's like,
No, he didn't turn into it. He was able to put himself into it.
yeah. You know.
That's anticlimactic. I thought we were gonna do something with Charizard.
He did do something with Charizard.
We did.
He crushed her.
We crushed her. And Meepo
Nice.
as the commander on the Iron Golem is super happy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. There's that.
I see.
Kelby learned that his long lost girlfriend is currently in Gloomrot, where she's been married to Prince Roland. I'm going to
I
do a
see.
little intro explaining how that came to be.
Hmm.
Nice.
And that means I need to find the proper Prince Roland voice.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna head off, guys.
All right.
Alright, cheers, man.
Take it
Awesome
easy.
Good
sessions.
game. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night. See ya.
Yeah.